What's going on, guys? How's it going? Good to see everybody. Let me just pull up the YouTube side here, and then we can get going here. And just trying to get the YouTube side up. So just bear with me, everybody. All right, here we are. Computer's running just a tad slow today. Alright, let's end that. Yeah. Just kind of bear with me for 1 second, guys. Just popping out the chat. I don't know why, but my computer is running super slow today. I apologize. What's going on, David Carlisle? How's it going, Robert? Good to see you. Good to see everybody today. Boy, oh boy, how I wish I could send pictures through here. Pictures? Why? What you got? You got that bat, didn't you? Rubbing it in my face like that. All right. Scratch and go crazy. What's going on? How you doing? So today we got a mail call anyways from Ida Herring. And that's what this box is here. It's from a few different people in this box. A lot of people ship to her to save on shipping costs because they don't like paying the shipping to Canada, even though I pay the shipping to the States all the time. People like to think it's cheaper for me to send than it is for them, but to be honest, it's about the same. But either way, let's open this up and see what we got. What's up, John Francis? What's up, Charles? How you doing? So we got a lot of this batting and stuff. All right, let's move the box down to the floor, and this way you guys can kind of see what I got. So we have this really cool shirt here that Ida made. It's got the Big Red Bullion logo on it. Very cool. Thank you for that, Ms. Ida. So let's put that there. And let's see what else we got. Get rid of the wrappers. All right. What's up, Jag? How's it going? Good to see you. So we got a few things from people. I believe this is from Ida too. So let me just unwrap this. As you guys know, I'm a huge Pepsi drinker. And check that out. Very, very awesome. So that'll be going up on the shelf. Very cool there. Thank you, Miss Ida. And we got a bunch of little boxes here. Let me pull all these little boxes out so we can see what everything is. Oh, that one's kind of heavy. All right. So, put that over there. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Let me grab the StreamYards link. That way if anybody wants to join on panel, they can. What's up, Flying Dutchman? How's it going? Good to see you. Let me just answer this text quick so I can tell these people I'm live. All right. So let's start off with this. So this here came from the pizza guy, I believe. No, this came from somebody else. I have no idea who it came from. But we have this half ounce. I don't know if you guys can see this. Come on, focus. There we go. This half ounce here. Maybe we'll melt it. And then we have this 2 ounce Queen's Beast, the White Horse. Maybe we'll melt that one too, 2 ouncer. Looks like melt to me. What's going on, Russell? How you doing, brother? Thank you for the $2 super chat. I think that looks like melt, so we'll put that over in the melt pile, you know. Oh, check this out. I did a trade with Miss Ada Herring. So we got 2 grams of IGR gold. There's a 1 grammer and then 2 half grams. Pretty cool. So these are going to be in my perma stack. I am trying to add a little bit of gold to my stack as I don't have any. So 2 grams is better than no grams, right? So that'll get added. Heck yeah. All right. What do we got here? This one came from the pizza guy. So I did a trade with the pizza guy as well. He commissioned me to do some pours and stuff. So let's check out what he sent. I got 2 packages here from him. So we'll check these out. I know I got some melt in here though, which is always good. Gotta love when we get multiple silver in the mail. All right. So we got this 1 ounce round here. Just a generic. And a couple more. Another one. Couple more. And then another one. So there's 7 ounces right there. That'll go into the melt. 2, 4, 6, 7. All melt. And then, check this out. We got a 2016 ASE. American Silver Eagle. And then in here, I'm not a huge collector of ASEs, but I do have an album that I am trying to fill. So when I get new dates, I don't melt them down when I get new dates. I put them in my album. So we got the 2021 Type 1 and Type 2 ASCs. Very cool, right? So those will be going in my album, these two here. I believe I already have the 2016, so that'll probably just end up as melt. So very awesome. Thank you, pizza guy. All right. We got 11 people up in the chat. All right, what do we got here? I see this box. Let's see what's in the box. There's a couple different things here. All right, I think this is from the one and only Gold Spartan. If you guys don't know Gold Spartan, he's on Instagram. I bought a piece from him, and this is my first piece from him. It is lost wax, so it is not sandcasted. So I'm gonna check it out here. Oh no, this is from BR Chef actually. This one here, very cool. I thought this was from Spartan, but this one here is from BR Chef. Check this out, guys. This is a real starfish. I am gonna sandcast this. Beautiful detail on that. Look at that. I wanted one of these so I can sandcast, because I like to sandcast things out of something, that's real, right? So like I did the sand dollar, I sandcasted that out of a real sand dollar. So here's a starfish we're going to sandcast. What's up, Miss Coin Crew? How's it going? Working and lurking. Heck yeah. So, and then he sent me some more shells and stuff. Wow. Some of these are really awesome looking. All right, so we got this shell here. Check that out. That is different. That'd be cool to cast, eh? So we got that one. We got this little guy. Check that out. I like casting this stuff, like out of real things, Check this one out. That's pretty cool, eh? Alright. And then he sent me two of these guys. Check these. Love the detail on it. Very cool, very cool. So we'll put those off to the side. That is going to be a sweet pour. Absolutely. Heck yeah. So there's David Carlisle dropping BR Chef's link. Make sure you guys go check him out. David Carlisle. If you can also get ODS Ted Force link, drop that in chat too. That is the channel to BR Chef and his son. Man, check this one out, guys. I'm going to pour that baby out. Look at that. That is big, but man, I love it. It's hollow though. I'm looking through the holes and you can actually see through the holes to the other side. That is cool. Seems really fragile though, so I don't know. Be tricky. But I think we can pull it off. Maybe we'll try doing this one in copper first. ODS Ted Force. If you can grab that link, I'd appreciate it. If not, no big deal. I can share it out in a bit. So we got another crucible. This goes for my new copper furnace. That's right, guys. Copper. I am going to start sandcasting some copper stuff. So yeah, it'll be copper sandcast coming out here in the future. I'm pretty excited about it. I just got the furnace in the other day, so pronounce that one. Here, I'll type it in chat, the name of the channel. That's the name of the channel to BR Chefs and his son's other YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go over there and check that out. This one here is from the Spartan. I've been looking forward to this one a lot. Tell you the truth though, the most thing that I've really been looking forward to out of this whole entire package, and that's even including what's in this heavy box. I mean, look at it just sag down, right? Is this guy here, because I really want to cast that. I mean, this thing is just beautiful with all the texture and everything. But yeah, unsub just can't pronounce it. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so this is from the Gold Spartan. Like I said, he's an Instagrammer. He does lost wax casting. He also does some sand casting as well. So make sure you guys go and check him out on Instagram. So there's a sticker, and here's his business card. So he's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I believe he's also on TikTok as well. So very cool. And let's see. Here's the COA for the pour that I got. Certified of authenticity. Name Scrooge McDuck. Weight 1.2 ounces. Troy 999 silver. Heck yeah. And then he made me this one too, which I thought was pretty cool. Check this card out. Gold Spartan, Big Red Bullion Spartan Warrior. Heck yeah. So if you guys don't know, I'm part of the Spartan Army on Instagram. So very cool guys. Lots of talented work they do. So what's up? What's going on, Rockzilla? Yeah, man, he does some beautiful work. And just to show you guys, I'm going to show you some cool work that he does. So check this out. So this is casted here. So that's like a mountain of money, right? Got to have our money, you know. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Hold on, we ain't done yet. All right. The best part is still yet to come. So like I said, this is lost wax, not sandcast. But very, very cool, I'm telling you. Alright, let's see how we can open this up. Let's grab the scissors. I don't wanna break anything. These are pretty fragile. Of course, my scissors are dull. And then you get like a sharpener for them. Just trying to get this out without breaking it. Oh, busted it. I have arrangements to make a nice. Have a nice day. Yeah, Russell, man. Take care, brother. Thanks for this $2 super chat. If you need to talk, bro, just you know what to do, man. Send me a text. So, what's up, Big Flip? Red, I need a mountain of money, LOL. I could pour that for you. But check this out. Scrooge McDuck. Right there. Got the glasses and everything. Yeah. Beautiful piece. Done by the Gold Spartan. There's a stamping. So this little guy will sit right here. Bam. Scrooge McDuck on his stack of cash, y'all. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. That is awesome. Let's see. Dang, I bet them glasses was hard to do. Well, like I said, it's all lost wax, right? So you just bake the mold and then just pour the silver in, and it goes in wherever it needs to go in. You know. But yeah, I think when he does it, he does like 10 at a time. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Scrooge McDuck on the stack. You know how we do it, right? All right, guys. So this is the big order here. Let me move Scrooge out of the way. I'll sit him over here so you guys can still see him. This is the box that makes the magic happen. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Whee! Some nice shot right there, isn't it? So there's a bag of silver shot. I believe this is like just under 100 ounces. Yeah. Did he pour the pile of coins in gold red? No. The coins is resin. It's resin printed. But yeah. What's up, Jesse O? Jesse O, how's it going? So yeah, we do shot orders all the time, and this bag of shot here will probably be gone in a week because I got some really cool pours I'm going to be working on. So yeah, some pretty cool builds. I got one build that's going to be phenomenal, and that's what this much is going to go just to that one build, you know, and then this much here is going to go towards other stuff. So sketchy melting that much shot at one time. Not really, Big Flip. You know what? I've never put insurance on these packages, and I mean this is nothing compared to other orders I've had come to me. So yeah, glad you're feeling better, Red. Take care of yourself. I am. Don't forget to tell everyone you're premiering on the train tomorrow. That's right, Miss Coin Crew. Yeah, guys. So where did I put my pad of paper here? Okay, guys. So tomorrow, the Mad Stacker premiere train. I'm officially going on tomorrow at 12 o'clock, but Will's Treasure is going to be starting it out. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Will Treasures. If someone can drop the link in chat, David, I know you got this, bro. Drop the link in chat and Will's Treasures. Go make sure you guys are subscribed to him. That way you guys can hop on the premiere train. And it should be fun. It should be fun. We got Will's Treasures, Pistols Packing Pilot, The Wolf, 56, Coin Crew, then myself, then Stacks and Stuff, Wild West Stacker, and of course, Mad Stacker. Will's Treasures. Yeah. Yeah, and it's Eastern time. I'll be going on about 12 o'clock Eastern time, noon. I'm not sure exactly what time it actually starts at, though. Miss Coin Crew, if you could let the chat know what time the train actually starts, that'd be awesome. You know what, Miss Coin Crew? I'm going to make you a moderator. Welcome to the Mod Squad. What's up, AZ Coins? How you doing? There you go. Charles Latrey's got it in there. Will's Treasures. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate that. Yeah, so make sure you guys hop on that train and check it out. You know, Starts at 11 a.m. Eastern time. There you guys go, man. 11 a.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, make sure you guys come check it out. Follow the train. It should be fun. It should be fun, definitely. Um, Lots of cool people. I'm just honored to be a part of it. I hope my video is okay that I made. Um, but, we'll see. We'll see, right? Um, yeah, man. Smash the wheels button. That's right. That's right. Heck yeah. So, that being said, I think I'm gonna melt these down because I don't really collect this kind of stuff. So we have this half ounce Australian American Memorial War in the Pacific. So I'll probably melt that down. And then we have this 2 ounce Queen's Beast. Probably melt that down too. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really collect stuff like that, so I don't know. But yeah, then we got our Type 1, Type 2 2021 ASEs, which will be going into the album. I normally don't collect ASEs, but I got an album now for them, so I'm you would be better off auctioning it and buying shot. Yeah. Hope you and all in chat have a great day. All right, Big Flip, have a good one. Melt that number 2. Number 2, this one, Type 2 AFC. Think I should melt it? Nah. I need it for my album. I don't really collect them, but like I said, I got an album now, so, What's up, Mud SWAT? How's it going? And I tried to sell some coins here once. A while back ago, I tried to sell a 5 ounce America the Beautiful coin, and somebody wanted it, never paid for it, so I ended up melting it down. I just can't be bothered, man. If people ain't going to pay for it, then they ain't going to pay for it, right? Why should I go through all that trouble trying to auction it off? That's just me, though. When it comes to coins, I don't know. Hey, Robert, it's auction. What do you give me for it? FYI, the U.S. Post Office does not cover coins, currency, or bullion on their insurance. No, well, that's not true. That's not true. Oh, maybe in the U.S. they don't, but I know in Canada, under the Precious Metal Act on Canada Post, they cover up to $500. Okay, but it has to be bullion. They do not cover coins or currency though. So, yeah, $2 for which one? The War in the Pacific or the 2 ounce Queen's Beast? I also got a 2016 ASE. It's got a little smudge on it, but let's try to focus. Got a little smudge on it. You see that? But you ain't gonna notice that tonage once it hits the furnace. I believe it's just toning, but yeah. So, man, bad focusing, I'm telling you. You know what I think, Robert? You know what I think? I think we should turn this into this. What do you think? Because I think this would bring more of a premium than these would. Maybe I'll put that to a test. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put it to a test. the Monica Lewinsky dress, right? I'll trade you some shot for some of them. I'll trade you some shot for some of them coins for shot. Oh yeah, Rock? Hmm. Yeah, I know he did, David. I know he did. I think you should turn it into your own good night bat. Man, stop kicking me in the balls over that. Rockzilla. Um, I mean, in order for me to trade for shot, bro, for this stuff here, like it would, it'd have to be worth it, right? I mean, after shipping and everything else, it definitely had to be worth it. Um, but I mean, yeah, that's up to you. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Maybe what I'll do is I'll hold like a little small private auction just on this channel here, and maybe I'll pour something and see what sells better, the pour or the coin, right? You know. I mean, really. I mean, would you rather have this or something made out of it? You know what I mean? Here, let me grab something and we'll do it. I mean, okay, let's do it this way. Would you rather have this or that? I mean, really. I mean, if you ask me, I would definitely rather have that, right? You know. I mean, Rockzilla, I'm good for it. I mean, shipping to me is cheaper because you can ship the IDA, right? I'll pay more for the pour, just my opinion. Exactly, right, Miss Coin Crew? I mean, this is art, you know, each pour is one of a kind. You know, it doesn't matter if there's 10 of these Scrooges made, let's say, but each pour is different, it's just the way it is. I mean, but these coins, they're factory made. They're made in the mint. You got 5,000, 10,000, 100,000. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's bullion. It's 3/9 fine. It's basically this, just with a picture on it. You know what I'm saying? But like something like this is someone's time and effort and craft put at work. This has got hours and hours and hours on it. Um, where this just slides down a belt or on a machine and gets a press on it and out it goes. What's up, Monica? How you doing? Very awesome, Monica. Glad you like it. I'll wait to see what you make and bin on it. All right, Roxa. Cool. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do, though. I think we're gonna pour a couple pieces, and I won't melt these right now, okay? But I'll pour a couple pieces, and since I already got the 2016 ASE, maybe we'll auction that too. So what I'll do is I'll put these three up. And we'll do an auction, just a small little auction, like 6 items, whatever, I'll do a 1/2 ounce pour, and then I'll auction this off, see what goes for more. Then I'll do a 1 ounce pour, auction this off, see what goes for more. And then I'll do a 2 ounce pour, and then we'll auction this off with the 2 ounce pour, and see which one goes for more, right? Just kind of play it out, see what people really prefer. I mean, why not, right? Just to kind of, see where people are at, and what interests people. I know there's a lot of people that prefer coins over poured silver, and that's completely fine. But and what I get all the time from people, they're like, oh, I can't believe the premium that you put on your pieces. Well, then I sit there and I say, well, I can't believe the premium that you pay on a coin, especially when said coin has got 5,000 or 10,000 of them coins minted, and you're going to pay $300, $200 for that 1 ounce coin when there's 10,000 of them out there. Now, why would you do that? But yeah, you're going to complain, say on a 1 ounce piece pour, having to pay $100 on that when it's only one of a kind. Nobody else is going to have this. You know what I'm saying? Really, So yeah, I just use it against them. What's going on, Full Push? How you doing, brother? Oh dang, one of my hardest working employees. Yeah. Full Push, here's the link to the StreamYards, bro. If you want to come up, chill. Let's get your opinion on some of this, man. Roxil says, melt the queen. Why is she on all the coins? I don't know. I think because the British founded Canada, they took it from the natives, and then they didn't want to live here anymore because it was too dang cold. So there's that, right? Yeah, get up there, Full Push. I like to hear you laughing. I want your opinion, bro. I want your opinion. Like, honestly, what would... let's just look at the 1 ounce here, right? Would you want this? Or would you rather this? What would you rather pay a premium on, right? An ASC? Or Scrooge McDuck? Or a piece of port silver in general. Maybe not this piece of port silver, but any piece of port silver, When I'm talking about port silver, I'm not talking about, ripple bars and stuff like that. I'm talking about true sand casted or whatnot art, just a brick, So... Yeah, well, you wouldn't believe how many times people email me and go, "Whoa, why are you charging $50 for that 1 ounce pour when silver's only at, $28 an ounce?" It's like, well, for one, I got a lot of time into these pieces. For two, I got a lot of supplies that are used to go into this piece. You know what I mean? Russell said it right there. Thank you, Russ, for the $2 super chat. Pours are art. Absolutely. And that's the thing, right? You're buying it for the art factor, right? I'll tell anybody any day of the week, if you're looking to stack weight, this is what you need to buy. This. Generic stuff. What's up, UFO? If you're looking to stack weight, this is what you need to buy right here. Or shot. That's what you need to buy if you're looking to stack the weight. Okay. But if and that's what I used to just stack all the time, right? I started out on YouTube as a stacker. I was doing mail calls and LCS pickups of generic rounds and bars and all that stuff, right? Yeah. But then I got bored. I got bored of going out and buying the 5 ounce bars or the 1 ounce coins or the 10 ounce bars, and my stack looked plain, right? I needed something interesting, something exciting, something I can, hold in my hand and go, oh, who cares if my fingerprints get on it? Who cares if the oil from my hands get on it? Who cares if it gets dirty, right? But you get them premium coins where everybody's holding them like this, and barely touching them because you know, whatever it is. So I needed something exciting, so that's why I started buying poured silver from people. Um, as I can show you guys some, right? I mean, we got these pieces here done by Phoenix Fire Fine Arts. Um, there's my shelf of pourers right there. I still got a bunch more to add. But that stuff's fun, right? That stuff I can add over time and enjoy, right? What's up, Push?
What's up, guys? Sorry, I had to mess with my headphones. For some reason, when I get them turned on, I can hear this part, but this part don't want to work for crap.
Right, right.
What are
Yeah.
we talking about,
So I
brother?
mean, not much. So much what says for a while, people was charging high premiums for really sloppy pours. I agree. I agree, and that's why I'm so you know it's 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 laziness, man. You know, um, you know, if you see people, just putting out pours with flashing on it and everything else, I mean, that's pure laziness. You know what I mean?
Or a pour is in
Obviously, they don't enjoy what they do. You know what I
right.
mean? There's two kind of pourers in the community, and this is how I look at it. There's a pourer that pours for profit, and then there's a pourer that just pours out of pure enjoyment. You know what I mean? A pourer for profit is somebody who basically pours something, throws it in the tumbler, pushes out the door, makes that $7 or whatever off that pour. You know what I mean? It looks like crap, got flashing. You know,
Mold
you threw,
burn.
yeah, you threw a stamp on it. It's got burns on it, whatever. You know what I mean? And then you got somebody who actually takes the time to do it, enjoys what they do, comes up with a phenomenal piece. Like for instance, that Tie Fighter I did. You know what I mean? Or that Ma Deuce that Full Push made. We took the time, hours upon hours upon hours, to make that piece to
Right.
look as beautiful as it can be, not for the intent of selling it, but for the intent of just making it. And then when it sells, yeah, we demand a little higher of a premium because I mean we work just as hard as any other jeweler out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So absolutely. So Push, what's your thoughts? Okay, on people paying high premium for said coins or rounds that are minted at 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 mintage,
Right.
and then complaining over a premium of a poor piece of silver. Which I just want to know what's your opinion, kind of based on that.
Right. Well, there's 340 million people in the U.S. So how many of those are stackers? Like 1%, right? Maybe half a percent of those people are stackers. So feel privileged in that aspect, guys. Honestly. Uh, but for a round that's minted at 10,000, there are 10,000 of those. How many of those are going to get sacrificed over the lifetime of, let's say, 20 years of a speculated effort, whatnot? Not many of them are going to get destroyed. So your 10,000 is going to hold, I'm going to say at least a 9,500 over a 20-year span. 500 of those are going to get destroyed, lost, fires. I'm going to melt them. Red's going to melt them. Those kind of things. So something that is that high premium and there's 10,000 minted. Now, if there's less, around 2,500, I consider that a collectible round myself. Like a 2 ounce piece or something. If there's only 2,500 of those, that's something I would consider something to collect, right? Anything more than that, you're just wasting your money.
Right.
Now, a piece of poured silver, that is the one item there. Now, it depends on how it was made. Was that lost wax on the Scrooge McDuck, bro?
This was from Gold Spartan.
Investment cast?
No, this is a lost wax.
That's what I mean. It's investment cast, lost wax. It's jeweler precision pour, right? You can mimic that a million times, though. Because a jeweler, he doesn't actually, like when that comes out of the mold, they don't do a whole lot of finish, bro. It's pretty much a finished product when it comes out. Now, the premium for that is in the amount of surplus work that it takes in the actual materials lost. Because they lose the wax, they lose the making the wax, making the sprue, making the tree, making the mold. All those things are shit cannon lost. Now, as far as we go, we have one flask we'll do up. You divvy out, this is your dead weight. and there's a secondary dead weight to that as well. And basically, your metal, as far as whatever you lost in the vaporization of the process, that's about the only loss we have. The fact that we can't mimic them exactly, though, right? I can do 10 pours right now, the exact same pours, doing the exact same way, and it depends on the temperature of our metals, how well it flushed into the mold, is what it's going to come out like. So let's say 1 in 5 of my pours comes out like a jewelry cast, right? And that's the ones I will finish with that big top premium, right? Because they come out of the mold looking like investment wax, but they're not. So that makes it easier for me to clean up and make that extra cool piece. Like, you don't lose any of the outside detail. Everything is pretty much fire out the gate, but the finish and cleanup on that can be stepped up to that extra cool notch. Now, as far as the premium on something like that goes, you're looking at odds, basically. You're looking at, this is just my luck, right? Another pour could have a totally different set of ratios, but I'm 1 in 5 for a jewelry piece. So that's 5 times the molds. It takes me about an hour or 2 per flask, right? And then you've got the cleanup as well as the, so to argue the premium against poured, it depends on the work, guys. That's all I can say. I can look at tons of pieces. I can see them on the screen, man, and I can see cast lines or the burn marks from the separation. That's what I call them, separation anxiety. You're still seeing how the mold was made. When you get something from me, I don't want you to know how the hell I made it. I don't want you to even think about how I made it. It is poof. Looks just like it was an investment wax, right? Came out of a pretty much a jewelry setting to a point. To be a
Is
good
that Charles says it right there. The human touch makes the piece. Full push. We can barely hear you, bro. You're really quiet.
There we go. Is that any better?
A little bit.
I think the cam mic volume or some crap. Like, I was messing with this now.
But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? The human touch makes the piece, you know, and that's the thing, right? Like, we put our heart, our soul. Yeah, that's better, man.
There we go. Volume's down.
Yeah, we put, you know, we put our heart, our soul, everything into this, you know what I mean? Into one piece, you know. And especially if, you know, when you get into builds, okay, now that's a whole nother story of pouring, you know what I mean? And I mean, Push can vouch for this too. I mean, you know, just like when he built that Mondoose, you know, I mean, that was 6-7 different pours, and you know, and then you got to put them all together. So not only do you got to make sure that one piece comes out nice,
right,
but now you got to make sure all them pieces come out. And like Push was saying, you know, it's 1 out of 5 pours that come out that good, right? So, you know, you got to calculate that, right? And every time that doesn't come out, you're burning away supply, right? You're burning money away.
Time's a killer.
Yeah, exactly. You can see the love you put into it. Exactly, Miss Quinn Crew. And that's the thing, right? I mean, you know, so like, for instance, me doing the TIE Fighter, you know, it was only a 3-part cast. But let me tell you how many times I had to recast, you know what I mean? Like, the middle came out. Then when you get to the wings, because they're so thin, the silver travels, and it may start solidifying just before it gets to that end point, right? Well, now you got to try and recast it again. Well, okay, now you got all 3 parts casted. Now it's time to assemble them, right? So you have that torch on there too long, you're going to start melting that. Now you got to start all over. You know what I mean? And for me, like, when I was making that TIE Fighter, I had 2 pieces attached. I was working on the last piece. You know, I had the torch there, you know, and not paying attention, right? Because I was working on another piece, had the torch onto this piece,
and studio's on fire,
and started melting the piece. And then when I looked up, I'm like, crap. So the whole thing, after 10, 15, 20 hours into this piece, I had to go back and put the whole thing in the furnace and start from scratch, you know. Right. And that's just the way it is, you know what I mean? But you got to know, you got to know your limits, you know. But when it comes to sand casting and doing builds, there is no limit, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, right? Like, that's the key to it, right? I never say no to a build, and I'm sure Push can vouch for me, because, you know, whenever someone comes to me with a project in mind that they want built or they want done, and, you know, they've went to 20 or 30 other pourers and they said, no, I can't do that, or no, it's an impossible thing to do. I make it my job. I make it my mission,
right,
to figure out how to do it. You know what I mean? Because it's cool, and if it could put a smile on someone's face, then it's worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And the true nature of hand poured silver for anybody that stacks long enough, you're going to get bored of stacking. Even if those 10,000 rounds or whatever, they're not going to me anyway. It's not like you lose interest. You just lose it gets a little dull. You know what I mean? So the best way to spice that up is hand poured, man. You can turn anything. I wear a pound. There's more than a pound around my neck. You know what I mean? Like, this shit's cool shit to me. I ain't selling these for nothing, man. But that to me is something.
Exactly.
Longevity is useful. I got it every day. It's on me. It's something. It's almost like it's like a certain tool. You know what I mean? Like your coffee creamer. You got to have the coffee creamer to make the coffee right.
Exactly. See, so Roxzilla says the limit is to your imagination, and that's it right there in a handbasket, right? High Pocket says comparing silver values to a pour is like comparing the cost of paint on a painting, and that's exactly it, right? I mean, you wouldn't go and look at a Monet and says, well, how much paint is on that canvas? Like what, like $7? So what? It should only be worth $7. You know what I mean? No. They would tell you to, go fly a kite, you know what I mean? And they'd probably never let you back in their gallery ever again, you know what I'm saying? I know I wouldn't, right? And, I've had some people email me and, like, for instance, when I did that TIE Fighter, I had people, well, it's only 7 ounces. Why are you charging that? I says, okay, well, because of this and this and this. Yeah, I hate explaining myself, but I will,
Right.
And then they'll turn around and they'll say, well, I think that's too high, blah, blah, blah. How about I just send you 8 ounces of silver and we'll do a trade? And I told them straight out, you know what? I'll never sell to you, ever. Don't message me again. You know what I mean? Because now you're just wasting my time and now you're just insulting me. You know what I mean?
You're trying to get something for a cheaper rate. Why? Because when you resell it, you're going to try to get the most you can out of it.
Exactly.
I don't beat anybody up for reselling anything for more.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. You want to make me an offer, but don't go to the point where it's because where it's not even worth my while. You know what I mean? Like if I'm just selling a piece, like a poured piece for exactly what it weighs, then I wouldn't be pouring silver. You know what I mean? I would be pouring silver. I just wouldn't be selling it to people. You know what I mean? Because it wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, I just keep my art. I do this to give people something new, something exciting, something that if it reminds them of something in their life, or you know what I'm saying, or has some kind of meaning to them, some sentimental reason behind it, or whatever. I mean, I love making pieces like that, and it's just awesome. Treatment this morning, just stopped in to make my thumb blue. Thanks, pizza guy. Appreciate that. I got your package,
pizza guy,
bro. So yeah.
Hope everything well this morning, man.
What's up, man? Orda, how's it going? Circle you. How's it going? Good to see everybody. Yeah. So I mean, I guess we're kind of ranting a bit. I don't know.
No, I'm not ranting one bit, bro.
Right?
You do not have to buy my product at all. I promise you. It won't hurt my feelings. It won't break my bank account. It will not make one difference to me, but your stack will be that less fire.
Well, exactly, right? I mean, and SMK says stacking and pours are not the same thing. Absolutely.
Right. I mean, stacking, pours are what you do for a stacker once you've got your stack made. Your stack's built, right. Like, you're good. Like, you're still stacking as much as you can get for cheap as you can. Buffaloes, anything crap, nook spotted, whatever. Believe me, we're all that, right? And if you're not that, today the Fed just, I told you guys 6 to 9 months, right? I was wrong, guys. Today the Fed has announced tapering, so I just bought my limit of First Majestic Silver as far as stock goes.
Well, SMK, I got to disagree there, okay, to an extent. He says poured silver should not be included with a personal stacking goal. I got to disagree because, so like when it comes to me stacking, I try to get at least 10 ounces of generic a month, right? And at least 2 ounces of poured silver a month, okay? That is my goal, and it's been that way for 3 years now. Okay, and the reason why, one, I love art. That's just me and who I am. I love art. I love something handmade. You know what I mean? And yes, at the end of the day, you can sell that poured silver for the silver content. Don't get me wrong. You're not going to get your premium, but you can. Um, unless you sell it to another collector that collects poured silver, then you might be able to get that premium. Who knows? I know, like, for me, for instance, I've had people, take some of my work that they bought at my LCS, sell it back to them, and they got a maple premium off of that, you know, um, because my LCS sells my pours at a premium itself, right? But either way, I mean, it's always been a part of my stacking goal. Um, when it comes to buying generic, I always make sure I pick up at least 1 or 2 ounces of poured silver as well from the community. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's like it's a balance. It's a way to balance your stack, right? You're supporting the community, which is cool. If you're getting your generics from the community, even cooler, right? They're making a couple of dollars, and or they're just recapitalizing on some of their money they need so they can do something else. Like, everybody comes to a point where they got to sell their stack. Not really sell it, but maybe you just want to go buy this other thing. You got something you want to do today, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. That's what stacking is all about, number one. Like, if I didn't have 450 ounces last year when I broke my leg, I wouldn't be sitting in my house right now. Not at all. Guarantee you that.
Russ says, how many time do you make less than 10 of one piece of the same thing? It's art to be displayed, not put in a box. Absolutely. Absolutely. SMK says, I guess what I mean is when times are good, pours are get a premium, but times are tough. It's only spot value. Yeah, true. Absolutely.
So I'll say something right there about that, right? I'm going to tell you one thing that nobody pays attention to. Has anybody in this chat, if you put a 1, if you try to take any round you got to a pawn shop or anywhere else and try to sell it, put a 1 in the chat right now before I say anything else, guys, because it's going to make all the difference. And all you stackers who think your premium coins are worth anything, because they're not. They're all
I've sold
You're only
around.
going to get spot. I promise you. You go to a pawn shop, you're getting 75% of spot. It might be an $80 round. There's only 1,000 of them. Makes no damn difference. You're getting 75% of spot, and that's all you're getting. Unless you go to my shop. My shop, when I open it, guys, I'm selling the house and buying a shop. I will pay you melt, right? You won't find anybody else. It sounds weird when I say I'll pay you melt for anything you bring into my shop or want to sell me, because I don't give a damn what it is. I'm only going to pay you melt. But that is $5 over what the pawn shop down the street's going to pay, what the Cash Express is going to pay, what any person you find is going to pay you, right? I guarantee you that. I've been there. I've sold 450 ounces to the pawn shop.
SMK says silver was at 40 and I got $34.
Right. But now, if you have the 40, right, and you sell it back to Atmex, I don't know what the margin of their percentage is. It may be an 80% payout, a little bit more than a refinery or a pawn shop. But I promise you, anything you buy, it has the same purpose as poured silver. I give two shits, guys. Nobody will prove me wrong. I promise you. I'll take any round I got right now and go to any pawn shop you want me to go to within 20 miles, and they'll all say the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my LCS personally, yes, for a generic round, they give
round.
me they get anything. It could be this, it could be an ASE, it could be a maple, whatever.
10-ounce Libertad. Okay.
Right. They will give me 80% of spot. Right. Now, that being said, if I poured it into poured silver, they actually pay me $10 over spot.
Because they're going to resell it for a
because
like
exactly,
I'm just saying, if you're walking in to cash in, you got a broken arm.
Yeah.
You're only lucky in that aspect, Red, because you deal with them back and forth, right?
Well,
take the average schmo that doesn't make business back and forth. Like, I do tons of business with my dealer down here, bro, and he steals 75%, man. Now, I can buy it for $1 over spot. I want 4 ounces. I can go call them right now. Tomorrow they'll have 4 ounces there for $4, $1 each over spot. That's the only deal I got back and forth.
That being said, now on ASEs or maples, some shops will pay the $1 or $2 premium over spot.
for ASCs, like Zilla's just now saying, he pays melt depending on what they are. He pays over ASC $3 over. Like he's a joke. He pays $3 over. Perfect. I don't even like ASCs because they're not pure silver when you melt them. They have
Right,
copper core.
But see, here's my thing. Okay, so great. If I go sell this at the LCS, they're going to give me $2 over spot. Okay.
Right.
But when I bought this ASC, let's say, I didn't buy this, but let's say when I bought it, I'm paid $5 to $7 over spot. So really, you're still losing either way.
Right. There is. You have to look at the fact that he has to make a profit coming and going, right? Like I've come to realize this as well.
Right.
Like I got to worry about taxes because I'm trying to offer the lowest spot on any kind of on anything, right? That's going to be my thing is turnover. I don't want to keep anything. I just got to keep moving stuff.
Right, but see, that's my thing though, right? This is my thinking behind it. Okay, so I'm gonna pay $7 over spot for this.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna pay, let's say $2 over spot for this. Okay, for this generic round. Okay.
Right.
So now when I go and sell this stuff, okay, so I go sell this, I get $2 over spot. Okay, and I paid $7 over spot, so I'm out $5 on this round.
Unless spot has risen 5, then you break even.
Right, if it's risen. But I'm saying, like, I buy them today and I go sell them tomorrow, let's say, okay? I lose $5 off this ASC, okay?
Right.
Now, I pay $2 over spot for this, okay? Now, I go sell it tomorrow, and let's say they buy it for $1 under melt, okay?
Right.
So I've only lost $3 on this. So in the end, it is better buying generic bullion than it is government-backed bullion. At the end of the day, it's all 3/9 fine silver.
And the whole
and
reason
at the end of the day, you lose less money buying generic than you would on an ASC.
And they just have that because it is a government-backed coin, right? Nobody's going to spend that for the dollar. But is the ASC faked? Yep, a lot. Right? Is the ASC anything that makes it any better for me personally? No, I don't like ASCs. I don't own any. I don't own not even one. I've only owned one.
Pistols and paper.
Yeah. The entire time. It was slabbed and I resold it real quick.
Well, and this is the thing, Aunt Orta. Let me answer that question. Okay, so he says when he sells shot, he gets more of a premium on these than he does ASC. And here's the thing, okay, because there is so many refiners and there is so many mints that'll actually buy this at spot or over spot price because this is what they use to make these. So this is always in demand.
Well, it's industrial grain. It goes
over this.
Laptops, exactly. TVs, yoga pants. There are 10,000 uses for silver, guys. There are more patents on silver than all the other metals combined. Like most stackers don't know none of this information. Why do you stack? Because of that. It has 10,000 patents on it. All other metals, entire string of all the platinum base groups, all the metal groups, everything on the periodic scale, there is more patents on silver than there is on all those combined. That's what makes silver hold its premium, but it's also suppressed. Like, we can talk all the shit we want, honestly. But,
well, and like Russell just put there, he said the Kiss bar that I sold to him that got stolen off his porch, the LCS sold that at $30 an ounce. So, a poured piece of silver from Canada, okay, and the guy had no idea who the pourer was, okay, still sold that bar over the price of an ASC. You see what I'm saying? So for anybody who sits there and says poured silver does not sell at a premium, even to an LCS or a coin shop, you are going to the wrong LCS or the wrong coin shop. I will tell you that, because poured silver has hit the market so hard lately that, let's say, 7 out of 10 will buy that poured silver at a premium.
That's if you do repeat business. If you're always in there speculating business, you're always on.
Even if you're not repeat business, though, that's the thing. Because there's so many places around here. Okay, like right now, I sell at 27 LCSs right now. Okay, 27 of them. Okay, and I mean that's a small fraction of how many there are around. You know what I mean? Right. But I've went into places and sold them port silver. They had no idea who I was, but they still paid me over what a maple would sell for. You know what I mean? Um, because port silver is so big in the market right now because it's unique.
It's
You know
more
what I'm
apt
saying?
to sell for them to resell, right? That's the same thing with any pawn shop. You go in, like I told BR Chef, like he was trying to sell a saw or something he had the other day, because he's like, I'm just going to cash this in. I know they'll pay me. I'm going to go there and sell it. But if you pawn it, you'll get more. But if you sell it, you'll get less, because they know they're stuck with that item for that price. But a pawn, they don't care about the item. They're just wanting to get the money, come back in. Here's your item. Give me my money. Hopefully you'll bring it back upon it next week. Thank you, sir. You're a repeat customer. That totally makes a difference. I guarantee you, Red, you won't find any. I'm not gonna put my rep on that, but at the same time, I've pawned enough shit to know at a lot of different pawn shops, right? At least around me. It makes no difference what it's made out of. You're getting
And there are,
unless
and
they
there are
want it and may want it, but you may come in from that point of view as you can't say you're coming here to sell because you need money. That's a number one flag, right? You're not
right,
getting
I mean, there are a lot of shops that'll, won't pay more than, melt for port silver or less than melt for
it,
port silver. You know what I
silver
mean?
and gold is part of their revenue generator, right? That's the
Right,
only way they stay afloat. They take that money for that month. The cash register is empty. Off to the refiner they go with everything they bought. They don't give a damn what.
right,
But they will take it home like that. That Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, like anybody that's in the pawn shop business, they may put that to the side, right? Sell the rest because they're going to take that piece home versus take it to the refiner.
right. And there was an LCS I went to, and brought a piece of port silver in there, and he turned around to me and said, you know what, I have to buy it at melt, and this is why, because the stamping is not from a known mint, and therefore it can't be
Right.
verified. You know what I mean?
Oh, you can
And
verify it right now if you want.
well, and that's what I told him. I said, well, I got a laser machine. I'll verify it for you right now. You know what I mean?
If you got
And
any kind of metallic, any Sigma or anything like that, you can verify all the metal to the purity.
right,
You can do
exactly.
acid test. You can scratch test it.
I mean, that's the thing, though, right? They don't know if it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like some people understand
What
it, some people
Right.
don't.
That's what the whole purpose of stacking government issued coinage is, because it's a safe way to stack. You can't so much fake them, but I promise you they're out there. I've got them and tried to melt them, and they won't melt.
Yeah,
It's like Scottsdale bars, right? Scottsdale
yeah.
bars are heavily faked. They're heavy. I got 3 last time. You guys seen me do it. I know you did. I was doing a 100-ounce meltdown, and those 3 bars were faker than crap.
Well, I melt Scottsdale all the time.
Yeah, I did too. I've melted all of them. I don't own any Scottsdale anymore because they're all melted.
Like my LCS got some bison bully in there. That all in the furnace. I got it cheap. I mean, you know.
But the thing of okay, so the thing of hand poured silver is, guys, really, if you stack for one reason and one reason only, right? You have a prepper mind state. You know that eventually the dollar's going to crash, and that has already started to happen, guys.
Well, there's many reasons to stack, right? I mean, you could stack for inflation, you could stack for investment, you can stack for retirement. You can stack when the
Period.
economy wants to collapse. Me personally, I stack because a while back ago, I used to be really hard into the stock markets. I used to gamble in the stock markets. And the one day I ended up losing over $20,000 in stocks overnight. Um, the business looked promising. I invested in it. I bought some stocks in it. And then I shit you not, the next morning they claimed bankrupt.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
which really screwed me, right? And my wife turned around to me. She's like, we need to look at another way to invest. Besides stocks and bonds and stuff like that, we need to look at another way to invest, right? So that's when I went to YouTube and I was looking at different ways to invest my money and, protect my wealth, right? And that's when I came by precious metals, and so that's what I started doing. You know what I mean? So now I only take a portion of my monthly income, from scrapping or whatever. And let's say I make $1,000 in a month. I'll put 400 of that towards silver and precious metals, and then I'll put 200 in cash aside in a safe, and then the other 400 I'll put towards bills. You know what I mean? Um, But this way, I always have fiat on hand, right?
Right.
And then I got my precious metals as well, right? So unfortunately, with my precious metals money every month, instead of putting it into my stack, I put it in a melt and make poured silver for all you fine people. But
Right.
that's what I enjoy doing, right? And that's kind of the arrangement me and my wife have, is I can have this hobby as long as it's just my scrap metal paying for it. You know what I mean? So,
Thank
that's
God I ain't got a wife, because otherwise you wouldn't know who Full Blizzard is.
right. My
But there's
son got
nothing.
us upgraded into a nicer home in 2011. Nice SMK. And that's the thing, right? Like, there's been times where my truck has broken down and I've had to go sell a few ounces of rounds or whatever to pay for that part. But that's why we do it. You know what I mean? For situations like that, because you never know what situation is going to hit you dead on in life. You know what I mean? Um,
Nope.
And I can't say this enough, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I mean? Don't throw all your savings into precious metals. You know what I mean? Diversify. Maybe start up a financial portfolio. You know what I mean? Like I got stocks, I got crypto, I got my bullion that I stack, I got my melt. I'm just starting to add in a little bit of gold. I mean, it's only 2 grams so far, but I'm starting to,
Okay.
and then I got my copper stack as well from scrapping. I put that away because that's cash. That's cash money every day. You know what I mean? Um, so diversifying is a smart thing to do, regardless. You know what I mean?
Exactly, Zilla. Honestly, it's better than a savings account. It's a savings account that is actually investable, because it sits there and today it's worth 24, tomorrow it's worth 25. Next year it might be worth 35. Since I've got in, I think I started stacking at what, 14, 17, 14 window. I'm $10 up on every ounce I've ever bought, so there's no downside to stacking unless you go bankrupt in the asset forfeiture kind of thing. Like if you put all your money in that, and oh shit, I make my house payment and I can't make it, and you don't want to sell the stack, and you lose the house, it's kind of stupid, right?
Yeah.
So there
Yeah.
are certain things.
My big kick in the butt was I took a buddy to an LCS to my bullion guy actually. This is going back when silver was at $12 an ounce, and he I asked him, well, what are you doing? Like, why do you need to go there? And he's like, man, I got like $1,000 just got paid. I'm gonna go put it into silver, right? And I'm like, dude, you're stupid, bro. Like, it's only worth $12, man. That's like a meal at Burger King, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
seriously, you're wasting your money. Right? And I'll tell you, man. 2 years down the road, when I started stacking and I was buying it at $21 an ounce,
Right.
I was kicking myself in the ass, bro. I'm like, damn, I should have followed suit and
Hmm.
bought it at that $12. If I would have known what I know today, I would have backed my truck right up to their door. You know what I mean? Like, hey, babe, we're
Exactly.
selling the house. We're putting it all into this silver, and then 2 years later, I would have sold it all and bought two dang houses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know,
And or you could took your like SMK did. He sold out and upgraded his standard of living. You know what I mean? That's a perfect way to stack. A protected way. You put your money in the bank, it's no longer your money, guys. And if you have like Mr. Hype, Mr. Socks, Finest Socks on YouTube, I need to get a message to him, because he needs to take all of his metals out of the safety deposit box and stick them under his mattress. They're a lot safer. Sorry. You put them in the bank, and the bank does a bail in, you're broke. You ain't getting it back. They have no reason to give you your money back.
yeah, yeah.
I can't stress that enough, guys. I can't look around you, man. Banks are insolvent. You know what I mean? The
The problem
retail
with
rate
money in
is
the bank is it no longer your money if they go out of business. True, true.
at the high pockets. That's what a bail out is, when we bail them out, right? A bail in is where they take everything that's inside of their vaults and it's no longer yours, because once you deposit it, it is the right of the bank to do whatever they want to with it. Loan it out, let it sit there, send it back to whatever. Most people, like, it's there's 10% of all holdings are in the bank. So if I have $300,000. I tried to get my money out today because I want to go spend $300,000 at Red's house. I was going to take money and just go throw it at him. I'm not getting none of that money. You can forget it. You might get 30 grand. But
Yeah.
FDIC insures 250 grand, right? That means you'll get it back later on. You know what I mean? After the fact, when the dollar is pretty much that'll buy you a loaf of bread.
Right. But you know what? You know what? They say it's insured. But let me just say this, dude. Okay. They say it's insured, but I'm telling you, dude, when the economy, if it does fail completely downhill, how are they going to insure that when they have nothing?
Well, when you realize the entire debt-based system, since the first dollar was created, there's not another penny or a dime or a nickel or penny or another dollar to pay off that first dollar. So from day one, it's all been a Ponzi scheme, guys. From day one.
Yeah.
When you go to the bank, you actually create money. When you go say, I want to go buy a car, the bank's going to loan you the money, but the money was never there any damn way, right? When you take the loan, you create debt, you create credit with debt, and that actually puts the money in circulation. Poof. Until then, there's no money there.
Yeah.
When you give a bank $1, they can loan out $9. That's what fractional reserve banking is. Every dollar you give them, they can loan out $9. You put 1,000 in, they can loan out $9,000. Where the $8,000 come from?
Yeah.
Imaginary.
See, this is why I got this here right now, but like all this stuff after this stream, I ain't gonna be here. You know what I mean? I literally keep maybe 20 ounces of shot in my shop at a time. That's it. You know what I mean? I got like multiple different locations that I keep my stack at. Never in a bank, never in a safety deposit box. You know what I mean? You know, at a family member's house or, you know, some sort of safe storage facility, something or other, you know, whatever, you know. Don't keep stuff at my house where I live.
Buried under a rock. It doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Doesn't care if it's full of mud.
Dig a hole.
A shot right down the hole with mud and all. Pee on it.
Fill up a coffee can.
That's good.
Plant it under your garden. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because we'll tell you, no robber is going to come to your house to rob your house and dig up your carrots.
I mean, they got to work for that. You know? I'm just going to put a gun to your head. Bro, get your silver. What you talking about, man? I got no damn silver. Here you go. Get it.
Right?
Yeah, get you a shovel, bro. You want my silver?
Dude, I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you straight up. If when I go, if one of my kids were to metal detect my land, bro.
Now, he provides it. You don't even know where it's at.
I'll tell you, dude. I'll tell you, man. The things they would find buried in cans, you know?
Right, Charles?
Yeah. 100 years from now, someone's going to cut down a tree on Red's land and hit silver. Right? Pretty much, you know?
It's going to grow up into the tree. There's going to be metal detected, and all the way around that tree is just going to go off. And they're going to go wide until they start wanding the tree. Ah! Look at there, though. Cut the tree down.
Yeah.
Yeah, SMK, that's what, like, any person that says stacking is a waste of money, like my parents do, right? My parents thought I was ridiculously stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, bub? I'm like, you guys just do not have any inkling of any clue, and they still don't, right? They are lost in the sauce, guys. There's nothing I can do to save them. There's nothing I can do to correct that. There's nothing.
What's up, Coin Crew?
It will not help. Anybody tells you you're wasting your time and your money, don't listen to them, right? Who cares? You only live once anyway. I'm about to sell my entire house and put it all in precious metals. Every damn dime of it. Why? Because the house is they're going to tax you out of your houses, guys. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, period. They're going to raise the taxes to pay off the debt, and it's all going to be, they got no commerce no more. You got no, basically your cars, any way they can tax you. Your house is the biggest asset you own, and most people own all assets is in their house, right? So they're going to tax the shit out of your houses until you're bankrupt. You can't pay the taxes no more.
Yeah, but diversifying is key, right? I mean,
with everything.
Yeah,
but when it comes down to it, everything is not diversified, bro. Everything is valued in USD, right? Sorry. Everything's valued, sold, and transacted in dollars. So when your dollars start losing money, right? When the dollar goes to the way of the all other fiat, they spend 5,000 you got currencies that have all failed, right? So history shows me what's going to happen, and I'm pretty damn smart enough to not repeat it, right? That's what history's about. So anybody who thinks that they're not, they're fool. Anybody thinks that they have, they better have a lot of food, and they better not come asking me for no food, because I'm gonna tell them real quick: beat tracks. You ain't silver and gold. Beat tracks. I'll feed your kids, but I won't feed you.
Well,
That's
that's
been
the
my
thing.
rule since day one.
It's always good to be prepared, even if yeah, I hear people talking about, oh, this and that, the world's going to come to an end, crap, all that stuff, right? I mean, realistically, it probably ain't going to happen in my time. But that
You
being
got it,
said,
Zilla.
it's always good to be prepared for anything. This is why, as a farmer myself, and living on a reservation and living off the land, I haven't been to a grocery store besides just buying toilet paper. I haven't been to a grocery store to buy actual food in probably 14 years. Okay.
Which is good, because now if you ain't got the jab, you ain't gonna get no food, sucker.
Well, exactly. But, like we live off the land, I mean, we go deer hunting almost every other weekend. We
Yeah,
fish.
Red, you do
um,
understand though, brother, within about a month to 2 months, after everybody else ain't got no food, there ain't gonna be no more deer, bro. Ain't gonna be no more nothing.
Well,
You're
that's
running around
fine.
like
That's
running
fine.
around.
I'm getting to that. But see,
Right,
the thing is we do a lot of canning, okay,
right.
too. So I mean, we got a huge cellar, where we can everything, and I'm talking everything, like right down to chicken, fish,
Right.
beef. You know what I mean? Like vegetables, fruits, all that stuff. Like we can and jar everything. You know what I mean?
You have
Um,
to.
our like meat that we eat, we slaughter it on the farm ourselves. You know what I mean?
Right.
Package it all up, everything else. So, you know, that's that's the big thing that I always tell people is don't always rely on the markets. Don't always rely on stores, stuff like that. Like when this COVID thing hit, dude, every grocery store closed down. Okay, there was
Right.
riots because people couldn't buy their groceries at the grocery store. You got the governments telling people, well, go buy your groceries, buy it all now because in 2 weeks we're going to close. Well, not everybody, especially people on a fixed income, can go spend thousands of dollars on food instantaneously. You know what I mean? Um, to be able to go through that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
this is why I always tell everybody, find other ways, stack rice, buy bags of rice, buy, other stuff, that doesn't have a shelf lifespan, or a lifespan of a year plus. You know what I mean?
Even if it has a lifespan, it doesn't matter. I will eat the shit out of some stale chips. I will eat the
Well,
shit out of some
yeah,
stale
but
crackers. Because you walk out that door, there ain't no stale crackers. You got stale bark on the tree.
yeah,
You got stale
I'll tell you right
grass.
now,
Ain't no
there's
stale.
some canning that we do with chicken, and that chicken, I shit you not, it has a 5 to 10 year lifespan.
Right.
Okay, so why not do it? Just it's always good to be prepared for any situation, even if that situation doesn't happen. It's still good to have that safety net and that state of mind that you're not going to get screwed in the end. You know what I mean?
And it's the whole reason I own my house, man. This is like I've been doing this for 14 years. All this has put me on the path to right now. Every bit of this.
Yeah.
Sacrifice, dude. You have to be willing to take I had a vacation. Well, I took one vacation 3 years ago because my son was here, and I haven't taken a vacation in 12 years, right? And you look at my teeth, like I got 5 teeth in my head, guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Period. I do that because my stack is more important to me, right? All that, everything is more important than everything is more important. The stack wins, guys. Period. I don't buy new shoes. I don't buy new clothes. I don't buy anything. That's why I quit working on my house. Why it's unfinished. Why? Because stacking was more important.
Yeah.
You realize the real assets in life. You realize how broke you are when you can't pay. Like my official goal was to get 1,000 ounces, and then $40 an ounce paid me off in life. I was completely out of debt. Right, house is mine.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not going
See,
to happen.
so Charles said it right there. Rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
I'm married to this Glockmatic. Yep, I believe that.
Exactly. Like for instance, we got a little old lady who lives down the road from us, and when her husband passed, we started, taking care of her and doing stuff around the farm for her. Um, but there's times, like, she's an older lady, so we'll go over there and we'll bring her dinner. We'll, do stuff for
Right.
her, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And when this COVID thing hit, she had no way to get to the grocery store and buy this and buy that. And
Right.
that's fine. Because us as a small community on the reservation, we help each other. You know what I mean? And that's
That's what it's
just
all about.
that's why I love living in a community like that, is because everybody is there to help everybody. I mean, we just had that tornado rip through our yards and it tore up my neighbor's barn and all his yard tools and everything were all over the place. And, everybody got together to help him clean it. And now we're rebuilding his barn, you know. And I mean, give it another week, that thing will be complete.
Right.
You know, but that's the way to do it. Yeah, having a garden is definitely a good plus. You know,
But you got to be able to can it. You know what I mean? That's the only way you're going to have the long term for winter storage. You have to grow enough so
yeah,
you have access and be able to can. Period.
right,
Otherwise, it's pointless. You're not going to live off that, guys. It's not going to work.
yeah, yeah. You definitely got to think long term when it comes to gardening.
And most of your old people around you, they are canning wizards. They just don't have the strength and energy to do it anymore. So you create the environment and maybe get them to come over and you split the proceeds of canning. They'll show you how to do it their best way. They know all those extra tricks, right, Red? They're old school, man. They
Absolutely,
got that old knowledge.
absolutely, absolutely. I guess that's kind of why I'm glad I was raised the way I was raised. You know what I mean? We work hard for what we get, but at the same time, if we see somebody in need, we're there to help. You know what I mean? And vice versa.
Exactly. I mean,
You
it's
know,
like the whole point of me doing the coin shop, right, is because I know what time is time. Like, it's time to change, time to transfer. I know where the wealth is now, and I know where it's going. Right, my best shot as anybody that doesn't have shit in life. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Basically, your best bet is to sell every damn thing that you don't need in life to keep you alive right now, to go straight in the metals or anything that will keep you alive. Like, first you need food, guns, and preservation of sanctity, right? Your mind state. Make yourself happy.
yeah,
If that's doing
absolutely,
stuff for other people or whatever, taking a trip, this whatever, let's do that. But anything that's a dead weight on you, you can't take it with you, right? You only live
right,
once. You can't take it with you.
exactly. And that's why I always say, like, stackers, preppers, whatever. I mean, they're all in the same boat. You know what I mean? Um, they all depend on each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Stalkers in the
stacking
house.
stacking is a form of prepping. You know,
That's what
um,
led me to that, right?
exactly. I mean,
I had 152 2 liters of pop, about 70 cases of pop. Like, I had so much pop I could pee pop. But then I
what's that,
realized
Bradley?
that that's going to go away. What you do after the fact. Really, the silver and the gold is for after everything falls apart. When it comes back, there will not be anything. I mean, you can try to get through barter and stuff in the meanwhile, short term, right? But it's for after everything goes down.
Yeah,
It's not for if you immediately want results from everything, you have to be in paper ETFs, right? That's the only way you're physically going to be able to sell that. When let's say silver jumps to $200 tomorrow, right? Nobody's going to pay you $200 for an ounce. I don't care where you go. Nobody's going to be willing to step on it until it's $200 for a year. Then you can get your money. But until then, you're broke. Your silver is useless, guys. Period. I don't care. If
absolutely.
anybody tells me different, they're wrong. The only way to get your absolute return on your investment, if you want to see it as an investment, is you have to be in ETF paper trades, and you have to sell those trades at the top of the market. You immediately get paid because they're going to pay you for the paper contract, right? Unless you want to stand for delivery and you'd be a dummy then. You take your fiat out, right? Because that's the only way you're immediately going to get paid. I recommend everybody that stacks sell 10% of your physical and go into paper because it's the only way you're going to make it through the transition of fiat death to precious metals backed currencies again.
So CoinCrew says silver and gold will remain a means of trade for a very long time. It has been proven over time. Absolutely, I 100% agree with you. I mean, silver and gold has been around for hundreds and thousands of years, as far as the bartering system goes. Um, so definitely, that's why I feel it is smart to stack precious metals. Absolutely. Another thing is ammo. And tobacco. Um, Stuff like that. Um, medications. Um, Stack that stuff up. I'm telling you. The thing though with people is, I've noticed, and I've realized this over time is, um, people have a hard time living without the wants. You know what I mean?
You have to
Um,
suppress them, dude. You have to train yourself mentally to know one day McDonald's ain't gonna be open. You can't go there no more. I live in this. I've lived in this for a long time. That's why I'm a little different dude, and I don't give a damn to tell somebody about it, right? Because I do not care. You cannot convince
yeah.
me any way you look. You cannot convince me, bro. I've been in this environment, in this mind state for 15, 16 years now. There's nothing you can show me or tell
Right.
me that's gonna
Well,
change my
that's the
mind.
thing, right? Like people are so used to luxury, and I'm not talking like luxury, living in $1 million home or whatever. I'm talking luxury as in, using your cell phone every day,
I got
having a
time.
watch on your wrist, whatever. I mean, people are so used to that, sitting in your house on a toilet to go to the bathroom instead of using a hole. People are so used to that, right? But the thing is, when push comes to shove, I'm not saying go tear your toilet out of your house, because I'm not saying that your wife may kill you for that one.
A little
But
bit.
what I'm saying though is, people depend on things so much nowadays in life that they don't need to survive. You know, and that's one thing, about the way I grew up is, you know I've learned how to survive with the bare minimum. You know, like I said, living off the land. You know what I mean? I mean, you could live life completely that way and be perfectly healthy, perfectly fine. Um, but yeah, you might get bored. But you know what? If you're bored, go do something. Get off your bike, get away from the computer, and go do something. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is, right? But people are just dependent on luxury, and that's I swear, dude, I swear, when the power grid goes down or something like that, everybody's running around like a chicken with their head cut off. The world's coming to an end. All this crap. But in reality, I think the reason why they're really upset is it's not because there's going to be no internet or there's not going to be no power. It's because they haven't built themselves to that point of knowing how to survive without. You know what I'm saying? Or
You look
being
at
prepared for that.
depends on how old you are. You have been born in the death of fiat, right? You've been born here, fiat, since you've been living. This is slowly, so I call it the story of make believe, right? Everybody's a kid. You're told to believe in Santa Claus, which is fake. Right? I'm sorry if there's any kids around me, but I'm not supposed to shut up as far as that goes. Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, a truth fairy, right? Story of make believe. It's called one one thing I watched is called the Story of Empire, and I don't know how to get it back or I'd give it to y'all because it was a hell of a eye opener for me, right? I learned about all this crap through peak oil, right? Just because I was just kind of curious, right? Just kind of curious. As I had a kid, I started to realize I had other things to look for.
Yeah,
But
you're funny, bro.
I know you're killing me, man.
I'm just gonna say this, dude. Okay, so right, like we have a toilet inside. Obviously, my wife's got her own bathroom. You know what I mean? My
Right?
kids got their own bathroom. They live a little luxury. Why not, right? But I still tell today, okay, since the day I was born up until now, I use an outhouse. Okay, which literally is just like it's built out of pallets. You know what I mean? And it's basically just a wooden bench with a hole in it and a hole in the ground, and that's that. You know what I mean? Very simple. Um, but that's the only place I can get peace and quiet, right? So I go out there. I don't care if it's 90 degrees outside. I don't care if it's minus 35 out there, whatever. I will go out there and use the bathroom instead of using the bathroom in the house because one, I've done it all my life, so it doesn't bother me. you know, and two, it's quiet, you know. I ain't got someone knocking on the door every 5 minutes saying, "I gotta go to the washroom, hurry up," you know. Um, you know, and then in my barn, I have a bathtub in my barn, you know, like one of those old horse trough bins, you know, like
Hot filler.
yeah, them steel ones, and that's what I bath in. You know, I've always done it. You know what I mean? It's just the way I don't know the way I've lived my life. You know,
Hey Bradley, before you go, bro, I just want to make one message clear to you, bro. Get everything out of the safety deposit box, bro. All right? Don't leave it in there, dude. You're gonna lose it.
take care, Bradley. Have a good
All
one,
I'm
man.
saying. All I'm saying, brother.
Yeah,
Let's think if you think about it, right? So back to what I was saying, like basically your parents shit in an outhouse. Mine did for years, right? Until I think depending on it's whatever. But so you take from my father, right, to me, I've crapped in outhouses, like at the farm or here when I was building my house, 5 gallon bucket, whatever. But then you take my son on top of that, right? The disconnect between 3 generations is so big now that you cannot like that's why the kids are completely I don't know, I'm looking for a word to say, right? It's hard
right.
to say, but everyone here is a product of their environment. POME. I am a product of my environment, right? Your surroundings and what you take from them, right? If you are constantly fed crap that doesn't mean anything, or brainwashed mainstream media, or the fakeness of life, or don't do that. That's retarded. Don't be a stacker. That's for fools. That kind of stuff, right? The outside influence will affect your everyday life. So as long as you have a strong mindset, your product of your environment will influence you, but it will not direct you in which way you go.
Right. Take care, Coin Crew. You have a good day, sir.
Keep the shot
Yeah,
flowing, brother.
absolutely. I mean, it's been a pretty good stream, man. Talking about this stuff, I've never actually had a serious conversation type of stream before. It's kind of different, you know. This is showing people a whole new side of me, I guess. You know,
But
um,
it's like honestly, I
but
don't
I
like to
enjoyed
say
it.
the things that I have said on here. Like I will say them. I have no problem with that, right? I don't like to hide it,
Right.
but you have certain people that they're in between the ratio of what makes sense and what don't make sense, and that's us stackers. That's people in our community right now, right? They may say we'll push. There's a little bit out there because I've went on to that next step, that next chapter in life. I've foreseen it a little bit further than y'all. Like you're playing for skin
Absolutely.
level, right? You're playing skin deep, right? Get into the meat of it, and you'll find out what's really going on.
Absolutely. And see, like the way I am, I grew up. I grew up. Let's say under the poverty line. You know, I mean, very, very poor. I mean, there was seven of us boys, and my two sisters, my mom, my dad. We all lived in a trailer. Okay, I'm telling you, my seven brothers and I had to sleep in the back of the box of a pickup truck every night. You know what I mean? It was hell. You know, but that's why I worked so hard to get what I have today. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
to keep what I have today. You know, um, and don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for the life that my parents gave me. You know, they made sure I had a meal every night. You know, they made sure I had clothes on my back. You know, and that's all I can really ask for. You know, they gave me good morals, and that's the most important thing. You know, um, but I knew then that if I had kids, I'd always want them to have more in life. You know, but at the same time, I've always taught my kids how to survive as well. You know what I'm saying?
And I can
Um,
say that that's one thing I didn't really screw up, but at the same time, like he wasn't around me enough to actually put all those kind of value, like taking him to work and stuff like that with me. Like he's about a week away from me taking him with me out of his house. Like you ain't going to school anyway, bro. Time for you to get into the real world, learn how to wire a home, right? That kind of stuff. And that's the same week before that. That's when I got on him, turned off that breaker over there, and that completely destroyed his world, and he ran away, right?
yeah,
So I'm good with my decision. Totally, I sleep well at night knowing my son did what he done. It hurts, believe me, it hurts. But at the same time, man, he's a product of his environment. He was treated like a snowflake around me, right? So when his dad actually wasn't his dad or his buddy, he turned into his dad all of a sudden. He didn't understand how to register that shit. It just freaked him out.
yeah.
Bounced.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I told my kid. I mean, you're either gonna work for it or you're gonna stay in school. You know what I mean?
Well, it's
One or
like okay,
the other.
I seen him the other day, right? He gave me a cheeseburger, right? And I finally talked to him. Right? I've seen him a couple of times. I hadn't spoke to him because I don't talk to mutinous people. And I told him that again. He knows what I mean, dude. When somebody like that goes away, like you're dead to me. I don't care what happens. I have to be. That's me, right? I'm just like that, guys. I write you off. I don't care what happens to you ever again. I haven't wrote him off, but at the same time, he's on the borderline. It's kind of one of them things, man. Just because the history that I had with him in this household and the whole environment, the situation that we were in, he knows better, right? But the other side of that is with him not knowing those certain things, right?
Right.
I've made a very weak child, right? I've made he's not my spitting image, and the apple has fell so far from the tree. We're on a different pasture.
Yeah.
I
Well,
gave him. Oh, he told me. I seen him. Hold on, I'll finish this. What I remember now. He told me that he made $229 right at McDonald's, right? I gave him the thumbs up. That's awesome, bro. I said that you could have made that in a day because like the Legos in that room over there, like completely full, guys. There's 10 grand of Legos in the room right over behind you guys. So I put pieces in his room, complete sets that I just needed one block to finish, one block. And I'm like, I don't have time for this shit. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, doing this, going to work. You do this, right? This is now your job. You finish that block, and I'll show you how to list it. We'll sell it. You'll make your money. You'll get your computer, right?
hmm
No effort was given. They're still sitting back there, bro. One block. There's like $1,100 with Legos just in his corner. He didn't
Yeah.
seem. There was no effort. Like it was. I'm not doing that, Schmidt. I don't want to do that. So to me,
I mean,
getting out in the real world the hard way. Now he's starting to. Now you'll learn a
yeah.
little bit, buddy.
Well, that's like my boy. My boy's like, Dad, I want to get my license. I said, okay. And he just kind of stared at me for a little bit. And I'm like, and? He's like, well, are you going to pay for it? I said, like, heck, I am. I says, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I got the money to pay for it, but I'm not going to. You're going to get a job. You're going to save up the money. You're going to go pay for it for yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not going to hand you everything for free in life because then you're not going to get that ground where you need to work for what you want. You know, so literally the week later, man, he went and got a job on a farm and did some work out on a farm. He paid for his license, bought himself a vehicle, the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, my boy came to me and he said, "You know what, Dad?" He was like, "Honestly, as much as I hated working that job, it's more rewarding that I was able to do it myself than just have it handed to me." You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Like I've taken little push, right? I've taken him to job sites where I would spray foam, and he would just be the suck up guy. Like it's just a big shop vac. You're sucking up shaved pieces of foam, like it's aggravating, dusty up your nose. Like, oh my god, it's horrible shit. But anyway, you suck it up, earn his combat pay. You know what I'm saying? I'll get him whatever he wants. So you have to give him incentive. You have to give him the nudge. You got to show him the way. But you can't let them just not earn it because then they don't understand the whole. It's all gone. Like you destroyed the process of working your ass off to get something.
Yeah.
We'll push. You get rewarded.
hmm Absolutely, absolutely. I know what you mean, SMK. My birthday last year.
Right on.
Um, I was expecting Mrs. Red to make some meal like she always makes on my birthday. And don't get me wrong, I love her meals. She's an awesome cook. But my son and my daughter actually took us out for dinner on my birthday. And I thought I was going to get left with the bill, dude. I really did through the whole time. So I'm very cautious on what I order off the menu. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, well, this is $20.
Everybody else orders first.
Maybe we'll go with the $13 meal instead. You know what I'm saying, right? We're at a steak.
Appetizer. That's one.
Yeah, we're at a
Appetizer.
steakhouse. So like I got an appetizer and a small salad, and a drink, and my kids are sitting there eating steaks, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna cost me out the ass, you know what I mean? And I'm just afraid to see this bill. My wife, she's ordering glasses of Chardonnay wine, and I'm like, oh my lord, like this is $23 glass of wine for crying out loud, you know what I'm saying?
An ounce of silver.
Right?
An ounce of silver.
And my
sick. I'm good.
kids turn around when they said, okay, well, are you guys paying, check or not check, card or cash? My son pulled out his bank card, so I'm going to pay for it. I said, well, shoot. I says, well, hold on a second. We're not done. All right. And the lady's like, she's like, excuse me. I said, yeah, I want this big T-bone steak right here for $59.95. You know what I mean?
Too late. He lays the card down next time.
Yeah, I was shocked, Yeah. But, hey, man, I'll tell you, man, that was the best thing ever, It's just having to go out to a meal and not having to worry about the bill, Like, it was awesome, Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. AZ Coins 13 ain't feeling him. Not if he's eating, man. He might eat a bunch of beans and taters.
Yeah, so that's what I do. I let
next time Red's ready, right? I'm paying hell with this. I'm gonna order T-bone anyway. Let's find out what's going on.
Right. Well, now when we go out for dinner, I say, okay, like I ask everybody right now, who's paying, and if they look at me and say, well, you're paying, that's like, okay, we don't go over $13 a person.
Menu only.
Right? We all eat Happy Meals here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mom, she can get a large Coke, but that's where I draw the line. You know what I'm saying?
Mom get everything. She just, that's
right. My kids turn around now and they say, "Oh, Dad, we're gonna take care of us." Like, all right, we're going to Red Lobster today. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah.
But you have to, like, it's an overall reward, even when they do that kind of thing. Give them that extra nudge, man. Like, that was awesome. You completely killed it with the meal right there. Give them that extra reverb to love back.
Encouragement. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yeah. I'm always on my kids when it comes to stuff like that, like if they do something like chores, for instance, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate sitting there and constantly going, do your chores, do the dishes, go feed the animals, go do the, you know what I mean? It gets tiring. So I won't say anything anymore. I'll let it go for a couple of days and then I'll do it myself if I have to. You know what I mean? Right. Because I just get tired of repeating it, right? But now my kids have got to that point, where they just do it, and then I'll make sure that, when I come in, I see the dishes done, I'll be like, thanks for doing the dishes. You saved me a headache from doing it. You know what I mean? Or
we're ready for dinner now.
Exactly, right? Because I got fed up to the point where my kids weren't doing dishes for like 2 weeks. Okay. And I put it to the test. Okay. So literally we sat down at the table the one night to do the dinner thing. Okay. And my wife goes to the cupboard and grab plates and stuff. I said, what are you doing? She's like, well, what do you mean? I says, no. That's not how this works. Right. So I said, I'm going to dish out dinner tonight. Okay. So she put, the pots and the pans and everything on the table. Right. Because that's what we do. And so I scooped in the potatoes and I slapped it right on the freaking table in front of my son. Right. Poured the gravy on there, the whole 9 yards. Right. And my son looks at me and he's like, well, what the heck? I says, well, you didn't wash the plates. Right. He says, well, no. I says, okay, so eat. He's like, well, we don't even have utensils. Well, you didn't wash them. Use your hands. Right? After that day, I've never had a dirty dish sit in my kitchen longer than 10 minutes, bro. I'm telling you. They eat, and then they go wash. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But see, it's that extra, like, it clicks. It makes everything come full center, right? Now they understand. Process of elimination. The old man's gonna make me off a damn plate, a dirty plate. I thought you were gonna pull out the dirty plate on him. Dirty plate versus the clean plate, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But it took that one little act, one little thing you did right there, totally changed their mentality state, right? Perfect.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do anything drastic.
Exactly.
Plate the table that night.
Right. Exactly. And sometimes it just takes blunt actions like that to just, turn the light bulb on. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, this is like my son. Like so, like in the mornings, he's got a routine. He goes out and he feeds the chickens, the cows, the pigs, all that, right? And so for like a week, he wasn't doing it, right? So we stopped cooking him breakfast. You know what I mean? And I told my wife, I said, don't cook him a single thing. Give him a dry bowl of cereal, just a dry bowl of cereal, right?
Right.
And a glass of water, right? So she started doing that for like a week, right? And my son's like, well, what the heck? What's with this? No eggs, no this, no that, right? And I said to him, I said, well, look, you didn't feed the chickens, you get no eggs. You didn't feed the cows, you get no milk in your cereal, right? You didn't feed the pigs, you get no bacon. You get a dry bowl of cereal with a glass of water. That's all you get. You know what I mean?
It's got 14 essential nutrivitamins.
Right? Have a good breakfast, right? I'll tell you though, after that, he was up at 5 a.m. every freaking morning going out to feed animals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you got to put them in like that's something necessary anyway. Because if you pass, Red, like they got to be able to keep that lineage going. They got to be able to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. See, my house is kind of old school. So like my wife, she does the cooking. So's my daughter. And I do a lot of the outside work. She does a lot of the inside stuff. You know what I mean? And we've been like that for as long as we've been together. Almost 9 years now. Holy crap, right? But so my son got up to wash the dishes one day, right? And I says to him, I says, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Well, I'm gonna do the dishes, Dad." I says, "Oh, okay." I says, "So does that mean your sister is, gonna be doing your chores?" And my daughter looks at me. She's like, "I don't think so. Like I ain't gonna go pick up animal shit. You know what I mean, right?" And so you see what I'm saying here, right? Like there's just, and yeah. So
Well, I'd be like, yeah. I mean, today looks like you are. He beat you to the dishes.
right,
That way.
right, yeah. But like my son's like that though, right? He'll try to get to the easy things first,
Right.
so then he ain't left with the harder labor stuff. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I find it hilarious, dude. So like the one time I didn't say nothing, dude. I let him do all of her chores, and then he's sitting there on the couch watching TV and all that, And I said, "Well, what are you doing?" He's like, "Well, what do you mean?" I was like, "You got chores to do." He's like, "No, I just did all these chores," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, but those were your sisters, so you should be switching spots with your sister right now, letting her watch the TV while you're out doing your chores."
Exactly. What's wrong with you, man?
Right? Right? Yeah.
You just
because I'm not gonna have my. I mean, don't get me wrong. My daughter wouldn't mind doing a lot of the farm work, and she has done it. But I mean, I would rather have my son out there cleaning out stalls than my daughter. Just like I would rather be out there cleaning out stalls than my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because the last thing I want is my wife standing over the stove cooking my meal with cow shit on her. You know what I'm saying? No, thank you.
I agree with that.
No, thank you.
Grass, Red. Just grass, bro.
I'm all up for protein, but it comes in
Better Bob's Pistols than pay dirt.
All right, Bob, take care. Yeah. So
I'm not like So when I bought my son everything he needed for his computer back there, like he got a brand new desk, brand new monitor, brand new everything. I bought everything except for the head, like the actual brain of the computer. That's
right.
When I started to saying, "You want that? I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not doing it. I just don't want to buy it. I can, but I'm not going to." So you got Legos put together. Go for it. You can make your own money and do it. Did he move? Nope.
Right.
He did not move. So he still ain't got nothing. He ain't getting none of this crap now because he's done left. Like I got a brand new 24-inch curved monitor. Anybody want it? Still got the box. Paid $250. I'll take $200. I got, like I told Red, I got a computer desk like one of these back there. His don't vibrate though, but I said, dude, you can have that sucker. You pay for the shipping. I'll get it to you.
Yeah.
The way it goes. Welcome back, David.
Oh man, there's a hole in this bag, bro.
There's always a hole in the bag when they ship shot to you. Like, I mean, I think they do this shit on purpose.
Oh,
I mean, it don't make its own hole. Just saying. Worst purchase I ever had on shot was a guy from eBay. I think I got like 5 ounces from him. He sent it in a manila, just the manila part, right? Not a padded, just the flat manilas. Folded over and taped, and that was it. Like inside the bag it was shot everywhere. There was one little hole in the bag. I would have lost most of it. That was nuts. How much you got there? My guess.
about 100 ounces.
I was gonna guess 70, but man, you're cutting that shit. It's gonna go everywhere, Red. Get ready for the show, guys.
Shot on the floor, scramble. You can get it, you can keep it.
Oh God, I got through it like a vacuum, look like a Hoover.
Yeah, look at that, bro.
Nice.
I'm losing it. I gotta grab a container, man.
Well, you can rub your fingers through it, bro. It's the best thing to do with shot. It's actually the best silver to own because you can play with it more. Yeah, Ant, right? Just didn't look like a hundo.
Every time I go to my variety store, you know, like the sour key candies and stuff,
Right?
you know, like they give you these containers. So I always get them to stockpile them for me, right?
Heck
They're so perfect to put stuff in. Like I put my shot in them, and like when I do my depopulating of boards and stuff, you know,
right.
I put all that in there. Yeah. See, that was simple.
It's like a 500-ounce bucket. Nice.
See, and we got all the
Yeah, now you can play with it. Yeah, that's perfect, man.
silver shot. Woo.
That's awesome.
Look at all that.
Yeah, buddy.
That's sexy right there. Yeah.
Good for your nails, too. Shane's in the house. What's up, Uncle Anisha's Treasury? You guys don't know who Shane is. Go sub him up. You got some awesome Iron Metals fatigues. You got some awesome Iron Metals pores.
I think I need to fill up my hot tub someday with silver shot, and you know,
Right.
just relax in it. You know, do a video.
Red, I promise you, when I get my 1,000 ounces of shot, I'm doing the biggest snow angel in the middle of my damn shop. I'm gonna love that.
Like these are perfect beads, man.
Yeah.
I love getting shot like this. You know.
It's awesome, dude.
Yeah. So I'll just take my screws now.
Yeah, exactly. Base poured too?
No.
Well, that's a rip.
No, it's a mold.
But I know, but it came with that's like a 3D printed thing, right?
Yeah, it's a 3D printed mold.
That's cool as hell, Red. I would cast it just so
I was thinking about it, dude. I was thinking about it.
can't help it, bro.
Doing the top part gold, you know, like solid 24 karat, doing the rest silver, but then maybe do some gold leafing on it or something, you know?
It'd be awesome, just silver and just gold plated all like it is, you know?
Yeah.
You'll know, but I mean, it won't matter.
Bam.
It's awesome, bro. What's he weigh? About 1.8?
Well, no, where's the seal at? All right here. It is 1.2.
Nice.
And they're metal, dude.
Very cool.
Yeah, he even made me one too. Gold
Awesome.
Spartan. Big Red Bullion Spartan Warrior.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like I'm really wanting to get me one of those Scrooge McDucks. Set him in a bunch of 1 gram gold coins though.
Right?
That'd be kind of cool. Especially the maples where they're round like little coins. Those are awesome grams.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's awesome. I love silver shot. I don't know why. it's calming, you know. You just sit there and play with it constantly, you know. It's like a fidget spinner, but
That's
different.
just what it is. I mean, it's like your mental break, right? Gives you something to what do they call that? Like when you smoke, but you put
Hey,
like a
this
sucker in your mouth. Gives you
this is
your
fractional silver at its finest, guys.
mental crutch. Yeah,
Right?
it is. I don't know. I like silver crystals, but you can't really play with them as much as that.
This will buy you a loaf of bread one day.
So, 1/10 of an ounce. That was what a Roman denarius. That's what a Roman soldier got paid to go into combat.
Right? Could you imagine that? Go to war and that's what you get.
It's every day though.
Right?
1 denarius. I think it was
Put your life
speculated.
on the line, and this is what you get. So if you get stabbed tomorrow, that's all your family gets left with right there.
Yeah, but you bought them bread today.
Right?
That's why the Romans collapsed as well. If you look at the honestly, that's one of the
Uh,
most.
SMK. I got a guy in the States that ships Silver Shot. That's where I got this stuff from. Um, so hit me up, bro. I can get you a good deal.
You definitely be floating, Mud Squad. I don't know about the swimming part. Might be scooting along, or you end up like quicksand and you end up killing a man. Glad I'm skinny. I can just float on top of anything.
Okay. I want to go melt this all today.
There went all the cool shot.
This is all this shot when it's poured may or may not end up in Miss Coin Crew stack. I'm just saying.
I put a high percentage on that, you know.
Hey Keith, this is what your 100-ounce bullet will look like if you send it to me, bro. Just
Yeah,
saying.
Go from solid pew pew to a bunch of little bulletos. Makes some great 12 gauge shot.
Yeah, SMK. Yeah, I'll call you later, bro, and we'll talk about it. Yeah, yeah, this is pretty cool. So yeah, guys. Anyways, make sure you guys check out the premiere train tomorrow. Starts at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, on Will's Treasures. Okay, this is my first time being a part of this premiere train. I'm pretty
Nice.
stoked about it though.
Nice.
Yeah, so it'll be Coin Crew, or it'll be Will's Treasures first, then Pistols Packing Pilot next, the Wolf 56, Coin Crew, then myself, then Stacks and Stuff, Wild Stacker, and then Mad Stacker at the end, guys. So make sure you guys check that out. I already have my premiere video up, so make sure you guys go over there. If one of my mods can drop my premiere link for tomorrow in the chat, I greatly appreciate it. If you guys can go over there, click the reminder bell. That way you guys are reminded on Saturday to come watch. Because it's going to be cool. I'm telling you.
Back-to-back premieres. That's pretty awesome.
Heck yeah, man. That's awesome, man. There's like 8 channels doing it, you know?
Right?
And,
I try to get a part of that next week.
yeah.
I don't know what I would do.
All right, I gotta move this because I'm probably annoying everybody. So
You're not annoying me, buddy. It's a man playing with his.
it's silver you can play with. You know what I'm just saying, right?
I was gonna say man playing with his balls of silver, but hey,
Put Scrooge up there. Look at
nice. That's awesome.
that, dude. I can't wait to pour this, bro. BR sent me that.
Very cool.
I mean, look at the detail on that.
Is it a knobby starfish? What do they call it? Knobby star?
Horny starfish. Horny
star.
starfish.
I'm not gonna argue
It
that
could be
name. Yeah.
horny. It could be horny. Just saying.
Just guessing.
Right? Yeah. The train is a blast. Glad you are part of it this week. Thank you. Yeah.
It's very cool, and it's one way to make the morning go by. You know.
Heck yeah, man. Let's check out this big guy.
Whoa.
Yeah. This one's pretty weak. It feels really weak, so I don't know.
I'll say that's fragile, bro.
Yeah,
That's real
yeah.
starfish.
But it's cool though. It's cool though. I like pouring silver out of real things.
Yeah, heck
I
yeah.
think it's cool. Like when I did that sand dollar.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you guys for dropping the links, and yeah, very awesome to all you mods. Greatly appreciated. I still gotta go and grab all the Premiere links and put them in my description, and I will do that once everybody has their links up. The only one I got in there right now is Mad Stacker, but hopefully I do everything right though, because the pressure's on. Because I would like to, be a part of this train more often. I think that'd be pretty cool. So hopefully I did an alright job. I don't know. Mad Stack was saying, he sent out an email and he's like, you gotta be energetic. It's like, dude, do you not hear me when I talk? My voice is very low, and I'm not like a Stacks and stuff, where it's like, yo guys, what's going on, and all hyper and everything else. I'm very calm, and maybe that's just because, I eat a lot of edibles, who
I was
knows?
gonna say no brownies that morning, Red. Just
Right?
stay on the maybe a little bit of coffee. Don't do a cup, just a little bit.
Right? So I mean,
Shots.
when I did the video, I'm struggling, bro. I'm struggling because I'm trying to be all hyped up, but I mean, it's me, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm pouring and stuff like that, I'm very zoned in, you know what I mean? So like when I'm talking like this, and just very soft and because I'm focusing, right? Right. So yeah, it's but is what it is, right?
You gotta have that. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know. Maybe get you a bee sting you in the ass before you go. That ought to work.
Get a what?
Get a bee sting you in the ass, bro.
Right. Yeah.
That don't energize you. Nothing's going to.
Right. Drink like 10 Red Bulls before you make
No, I don't know how you act on Red Bulls, bro. If they're anything like coffee, that's a dangerous
Dude,
situation.
I can't even drink Red Bull, bro. My heart can't handle it, bro. I mean, I can't. Yeah, none of that stuff, man. A while back ago, I took one of those 5-hour energy drinks, man.
Oh yeah.
Like a couple years back. Oh my
Cheers.
god! Like I thought my heart was gonna just explode. It was horrible.
Yeah, like if you're a high if you're a high strung person, you don't need to take that stuff, dude. It's like you don't need that much liquid crack in you.
Yeah. I was definitely out of my element. That's for sure. But who knows? Maybe this will help me change my video content. Maybe it'll help me be more what's the word I'm looking for? More
Amped, perky.
Yeah, more
Especially
amped.
at the start, right? At the start of it, you can kind of like I will do that. So I'll lose my.
Like Full Push gets amped, dude. Like when he first does his videos, like, yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? There's Full Push here, blah blah blah. Not me. I'm just like, oh, this big red boy in here. Today we're gonna cast this.
Yeah, but you keep it. That's flatline. You know what I mean? Right.
Right.
It's like I don't know. Not really smack yourself.
Peppy. That's the word I was looking for. Peppy. Full Push is peppy. See?
Peppy with no pew.
FPP. Full
FPP?
Push Peppy.
Full Pushy Peppy.
We can call him PFP.
If you guys have not seen Red on Coffee, go check out Shane and Shane and Uncle's nieces. It's a couple. It's about a month ago, but good God, Red's hair looks like raw. That's the one you want to watch.
I was horrible, dude. I was so hyper, man.
That's what you need, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't drink coffee, right? And so once in a blue moon, I'll be at the scrapyard. I'll just be like dragging myself, and like halfway dead, right? I mean, their coffee, I swear, they take like the whole can and dump it in the filter.
No filter. Nah,
yeah.
No filter.
And dude, Miss Quaker wants you to drop the link to that. But anyway, so like this coffee is like super strong, right? And like one
syrup.
cup, like I'm telling you, like this much, okay, is one cup to them, okay? And I drank that. Oh my lord, dude, I was wired. Like my eyes were bulging out of my head. My hair was just everywhere, you know. And I'm like nonstop. And I'll tell you though, when I got home about 3 hours later, I was out.
Phew, crash bad.
I laid on my bed and that was it. I was done for the entire day, the entire night. I woke up at noon the next day. You know, it was like, damn. And I've never slept that late in my life.
There's one part on there where like if something's good, and I'm like, is that good or what, Red? And it's gonna be Red doing this. He's like, he's just, yep, that's good. I'm gonna steal that clip and use it in my streams, man. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Exactly, Aunt. I don't know if he snorted it or drank it. I really don't. It went straight to the brain, though.
Yeah. Just spoons it in, you know.
Just look at his hair, man. His hair's just like. I was like,
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah.
I didn't know. If
I don't even remember what stream that was.
I don't either. It's got to be a.
I can tell you this: there's only one stream like that.
There's only one stream, guys.
Yeah.
That's a definite.
See,
I
in the
didn't save
winter,
it, so I can't.
in the winter, I don't cut my hair right in the winter, right? So my hair gets pretty
Wow.
wild at times, you know. Same with my beard; it gets pretty out there. My beard don't grow long, right? My beard grows like a bush, you know, like so. Yeah. Miss Quaker energy was trying to escape through the hair follicles, right?
I'm gonna see if I can find it right quick.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really a peppy person, you know. Never been. Like my wife, you know, like we'll sit there and we'll watch comedy movies. I'm not really big into comedy movies, but like, you know, she likes them. And she'll come watch a movie with me, and I'm like, you know, so we'll sit there and we'll watch these movies, and I'll sit there and just straight face, you know, just, you know, and she'll be like, you didn't find that funny? Well, it was okay, you know what I mean? But, you know.
This might be it. I got it copied. Hang on a second. Let me get back to your chat. I'm not gonna say this is it, but it looks like the one. It's 5 months ago. It's got to be the timeline, bro. It's got to be it, man.
5 months ago. Man, that was a while ago, right?
I'm telling you, yeah, I know, but I ain't forgetting. You crazy?
Let's go to my channel quick.
All right, let's see if this is it, guys. This will be it, but you have to watch the video, like.
Yeah, you definitely gotta watch the stream, guys. I mean, did you go under playlists?
I just go to Shane's and swipe to the right, and it just circled up, and I seen your hairdo is what stuck out.
Oh, Shane. Oh, yeah, it's on Shane's channel, right?
Yep.
Yeah, uncles and nieces.
I don't know what part of it's in there, but it's in there. You just watch the whole stream, you can kind of see him get peek.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you guys ain't subscribed to Uncles and Nieces Treasury, go subscribe to them, please.
Leave a like and a comment on that video, because that's an epic video, guys. It made me laugh my ass off. I don't know what all, because all of us are on the panel, so I have no idea what we even said, man. But I know we were cracking on you, bro. No problem, Charles. My pleasure, guys. That is my pleasure. That's some good watching TV right there, buddy.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. I'm going to click on that. Like, look at the freaking hairdo, yo.
I'm telling you, bro. Like it was, you were up all night because you had to stay up to get the load processed, and you had to stay up to make it to the yard first because they were full.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You were strung out and wound up.
Yeah, because I had to stay up all night to process all that scrap to get to the yard when they opened because they were about to close the scrap yard. Remember? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I was up all friggin' night working, and it was horrible.
So you're like, the only way I can make it home is if I drink this coffee. Then you drank the coffee, came home, got on the stream. That's what we seen.
Yeah.
Wired, man.
Yeah, it was horrible, dude. I'm telling you. But yeah, no more coffee for me for another year.
Right, SFK? Yeah, Ant, those eyes.
Oh man,
They were glassed over, bro.
me drinking coffee, dude, is like doing some form of drug, dude. You know, like it's just.
Yeah, that's why we said we cannot have coffee anymore, bro. If you do, it's gotta be like a Sunday. We ain't gonna stream.
Yeah. Like if I were to say to my wife, if you guys ever hear me say to my wife, I think I'm gonna have a coffee day today. She'd be like, "No, you ain't. No, you're not." You know what I mean?
You don't want that. You don't want that headache.
Dude.
I'm not leaving to go to work. Hell no, you ain't doing that to me all day here.
Right?
Bouncing off the walls, up down the steps.
Fluffy red. I was kind of fluffy, right? Like the beard with the hair, like it just goes together, you know. Like
Exactly.
my beard grows out and down a little bit, but then my hair kind of just poofs out and blends in. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it's horrible.
It's a must watch.
Never tried espresso, but I'm pretty sure that coffee was stronger than espresso. I mean,
Yeah, I don't. Try it one day when we're not gonna know what's happening. Just do it yourself, buddy. Scratch.
dude, this coffee was so thick. Pouring it out took a minute, bro. Okay, I'm telling you.
It's like extra. They redid the pot. They added this pot to the water. Just kind of leave that in there. It's fresh, still good.
Yeah, like you know, like squeezing out maple syrup or cornstarch. I swear that's how the coffee came out of the pot into the cup, dude. That's how
be a warning.
it is, man. You know, they
Charles
drink
is-
that.
Yeah.
You know,
You don't drink that. You kind of like slurp up a little bit.
but it wakes you, dude. I'm telling
I
you.
bet. The way you look, bro, you were not woke. You were wired.
Oh man, I was aware of all my surroundings.
Picking up FM and AM frequencies at the same time. I highly recommend that shit, guys.
Until I crashed, you know. But hey, also, guys, I want to remind you guys this too. Coming up here soon, shortly, next month, me and Full Push are doing a head-to-head challenge, guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned in both of our channels and the Redneck Metals channel because that's where the actual face-off is going to take place on the RN Metals channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed, not just to my channel, but Full Push's channel and the RN Metals channel. Me and Full Push, we will be releasing videos about this and doing live streams, you know, talking a little bit of smack. That's what we do, right? But the head-to-head is where it's at. I'm telling you guys, you don't want to miss it. And I'm sure me and Full Push will work out some kind of little small giveaway or something for that stream, you know, hook you all up. But yeah, definitely. When we release the video, though, okay, we're looking to release it either this Saturday or the next Saturday. But when we actually release the video, I want you guys to grab that link to that video and share it out everywhere on every piece of media possible. Okay, wow. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, I don't care where, but just share it out. I'm telling you, it is going to be amazing.
And a big shout to Shane and Uncle Niece's channel for sponsoring the event. Right on. He is the cause of the battle. He thought it up, guys.
Robert says $100 for Full Push is going to smoke you. Wow, man.
I think he's making a bet there. I don't know.
He really knows where to kick it, dude.
I know, right? He got excited in, bro. He's like, you want coffee. He's zoned in. You ain't breaking his mental. You're not breaking that.
Yeah. But anyways, so the winner of this challenge, uncles and nieces, I'm not sure if he's going to have others as well judge, but I know he's the main judge of this challenge. He will be picking the winner. Okay. So Now that being said, obviously each pour has their own image of their art, stuff like that. But both could turn out really great. Who knows?
What's up, fellas?
What's up,
Brian,
Brian?
come on, brother.
What's going on? What's everybody up to?
Not much. Just
I didn't know
Cracking
you-
on red.
I didn't know you were live.
Mhm. Been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. We had a good conversation, and we're talking about pours and bullion, and prepping and stacking and all that fun
Nice.
stuff. And yeah, now I'm just letting everybody know on the face off that me and Full Push are gonna have, and
What's
The
up,
prim-
everybody?
the premiere on Saturday for the premiere train that I'm gonna be in.
Nice.
Right on. I
Yeah,
had to share Red's coffee episode with everybody. That shit's
What's up,
gold.
Charles? What's up, David?
Classics.
yeah.
How's your day, Brian?
Oh man, just chasing. I'm trying to get people to do work, but nobody wants to work.
Nobody wants to work.
Yeah, I got these termite people. They were supposed to call me yesterday and never called. I mean, that's $2,100 I got to come up with to have them do their thing.
Right.
Wait, you got termites in your house?
Yeah, apparently they came out and did an inspection because I'm taking out that loan, and they can't go forward with the loan until the repairs are done. So I'm trying to get that done as quick as possible.
Wow.
Like fucking yesterday, man. I just need it done.
Yeah, no doubt.
They can't be that booked, I wouldn't think, like to where they're behind. I mean, they might be.
Well, apparently they can localize it. They can treat it locally. Since I had the house,
Well, hopefully you don't need to cut out a bunch.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like $1,400 to do the pesticide and whatever, and then another $700 to do the repairs.
Yeah. Wow.
Which I'd normally just have my guy do it. He could probably do it for a quarter of that, but the problem is it needs to be listed in the report, and I just want it done. So I
Right.
can just go.
Yeah. Damn, man, that sucks, bro.
Coins and art in the house, and the chat spins. What's up, brother?
What's up,
What's up, Coins and Art? Clinton, my bro. That's a Clinton piece right there.
Yeah, it is. There's one back over here, too, behind me. Oh, right there. Yeah. No, it's not on the wall. Don't get mad at sitting on the floor.
Yep, that's okay. I mean, and I'm trying to find a place for this shop, but I might as well not even be looking if I don't have the money yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. One little testament to their application. You'd be good to go, brother.
and if I can't find a place, then I'm going to have to break down and start looking for a business loan and buy a place. So
I don't
That
know
way
what
you-
this.
I see your pain there. At least that way you are vested into the place and you are building equity in your business at the same time.
yeah. What's up, Smitty?
Freedom.
What's up? How you doing, buddy?
I think Red was concentrating on the chat. I was like, you know my friend. Like in the chat, I says, you know my friend anymore. He fell out for me.
Mm.
He was concentrating on what he was talking about.
Yeah.
So what's this challenge thing you're doing with Full Push?
So we're doing a challenge, a pour challenge. We got the same mold. Actually, I'll show the mold here.
Yeah, 'cause mine's still in the package. Red might be cheating. I got my eye on you, Red.
Alright, cheating. It's been sitting on my table. There's the mold right there.
Check it out, guys. It's pretty awesome.
And so we both got the same mold, and we're both gonna cast it. May the better man win, you know.
Nice one, Red. It's nice up.
And
It's an
yeah,
awesome piece. Like, it's awesome. Like, I don't even care if I fail. I just want to pour it now.
You know, the only thing when I look at it is there's multiple different layerings, okay, which is cool in itself, okay. But I don't know if you guys can see that
Yep.
right underneath that banner. You see where it's May Pull Sand. You see that?
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Tuck and roll, baby.
I think we got this though.
We're gonna find out, Red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, wrong arm.
T for Tennessee. So it says right on the mold itself, it says Tennessee Volunteers established 1794 right on the mold. I don't know if them letters are going to come out in the actual thing now. That's the only issue because they are really small, but they might. Who knows?
Right.
But either way, it'll be pretty cool.
That's the goal, anyway.
And the more intricate detail, the basically the better. But the thing is, it's trying to get in. If after it comes out the pour, it's depending if you can actually go in there with a file, with a needle file or whatever, as to basically clean it up. As Red says, because that's what takes more of the time. See, people don't understand that a jeweler or whatever, that's what takes more of the time is the finishing details, or the preparation that goes into the end of it. That's what takes
As
so
long
long.
as as long as it takes full push to make a hole, you better start it off now.
Right?
Yeah, Brian.
Right? I mean, I'll be done pouring, clean up, everything else, and he'd still be sitting here carving out sand.
We're gonna have it's gonna be like a 1 hour stream. Me and Red didn't really decided 100%. It's gonna be start to finish on the camera in the post, just like you see us right here, start to finish.
Yeah,
One setting. You fail, you lose.
that's right. That's right.
That's what's gonna be the killer. Like you don't want to fail. Like you can't have a wing out. Like no wing. Look at there. Default win. We don't want a default win, guys. We want to come out both of them just pure.
Absolutely.
We want to honestly. Me and Red's both objective is put Shane back on the spot. Now you gotta make the choice, bro. Which one's fire? I guarantee you get them both.
Yeah. I mean, both are gonna be fire, bro. I mean, that's just it's whatever.
Our way of throwing it back on Shane. You know, you got a challenge, bro. We got a challenge for you now, bro.
Yeah.
Get them eyeballs up. Get the sleepy out of eyeballs.
Right. I mean, when it comes to the finishing, though, I mean, that's the tricky part, right? Because each pourer has their own mind to their own finish. You know what I mean? And how they want to see that piece. So it'll come down to what Shane would prefer over the other.
Right. We may do a tone piece, maybe blast, maybe colorize, maybe all three of those options. Never
Absolutely.
Really know.
Yeah.
Because I still get scrap and tinkings as in what he actually won, but there's actually slightly more in that than what he actually won off the GAW on Saturday. But I tend to like to put full push. I'd rather do 3 or 4 packages all at the same time, so I don't have to keep going up to the post office all the time, as in back and forth. That's how I've sort of held it now.
Well, see, here's the thing, Charles. Okay. Yes, we're both pouring the same piece. So, yeah, they both could come out fire. They could.
If we don't fail.
But it's first try pour.
Yeah, one
You
takers,
only
baby.
pour once. Okay? So, if you're missing a whole wing, or you're missing all the detail, or if the tea just happened not to be there, you still have to finish that pour the way it comes out the first time poured.
That's it.
That's the challenge.
One taker, finished, judged.
So,
No, you can't. No, you can't quit. You know, what I mean, there's no. You're not gonna quit.
so if you pour complete junk and it ain't even worth cleaning up,
Get to work.
then you can forfeit right there,
I'm not forfeiting, bro. It's not happening.
or you can try to salvage it.
You don't have a wing. I can already see it. There's going to be a wing and a part of a T.
It's gonna look like an L. It's gonna look like a loser bowl.
Listen to this positivity here,
Just saying, these are things that could happen, right? You could have
No
a wingless
pressure,
bird.
no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No, because full push, I've got to try and get the parcels. I need to try and get them as flat as possible, because as when they check them at the post office, they put them through like a window. The window's only it's only about that long or that big. It's about that long. So it's like the size of that A4, but it's as long as it's not really thick. So it's can't be. If it's too thick, it won't go through. So then it ends up becoming as in a small parcel.
So,
That's why it costs some more. That's why it costs
Right.
a lot more.
and Orta, to answer your question, it's just silver. I mean, I don't have enough gold,
I don't either.
right?
It's a
So
pretty big mold. I mean, it's pretty good. It's gonna be 2+
that's
ounces.
probably
I
gonna
think.
be probably between 3 and 4 ounces, give or take, maybe 5. I don't know.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to think about the cost rate as in it actually gold shot. I think that would be more expensive than what silver shot is, especially what the price it's sitting at. As in if it was gold shot.
You should have one of the rules being it's got to be at least 3/4 of the pour has to come out, or else that person's done.
Default win.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still thinking of the rules, right? So I mean,
How many rules do you have to have? You get to
Well,
pour
not-
one, you know
not-
that. Yeah.
not really.
Is it timed, or
well, we haven't figured that out.
are you just getting it done?
It'd be timed to like maybe an hour. Like we don't want to go over an hour, but it doesn't really matter if we do.
Well, but see, that's the thing, though, Push. I mean, to actually make the mold, everything else, and
And then
True.
clean it up, and
Like I'm prepping myself for like 20 minutes mold, 20 minutes pour, 20 minutes finish, done.
you're
That's
gonna
one piece, man.
hold on. You're gonna do a 20-minute mold.
Yeah, that's odd, isn't it?
That'll be a first, just to start out right there.
Yeah,
Well,
I gotta
I
say,
think-
I gotta agree with you on that.
I like that, an hour, because then that doesn't bore the audience. It keeps it exciting.
Right, everything's compact and jammed, and
An hour.
But here's my thing. Okay, to make the mold into the sand. Okay, yeah, 20 minutes, give or take. Okay, but then at the same time, your silver's already got to be melted.
yeah, it's gotta be
Yeah.
on.
Okay, in order to that even to be complete.
I
at
mean,
20.
say you give yourself 20 minutes for the mold, you pour it. What's that take? 5 minutes?
What, to pour it?
Pour it and break
Yeah.
it open, cut it on
Right.
through.
Give or take, yeah. And then to clean it up, yeah.
Clinton's
Yeah.
asking what the wheels for. It's basically for GWs and doing like spots on it. I'm just trying to get it. I'm trying to get everything clarified before I start. I've done it. I've tried it, and it did work, guys. And that's what scrapping board and tinkering fun. But I'm just trying to get the balance here, because I feel like, well, there are charges supporters, there are no charges supporters. I'm trying to get everything spot bang on.
Are you there, Brian?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you were cutting out there. What were you saying, though?
So you got 20 minutes, 30 minutes with the pour time and getting it out of the mold. Then you hold another 30 minutes to clean it up.
Yeah.
Right. And the pressure will be on, like, I pour before Red does. Red's gonna be like, oh shit.
What?
Or if Red pours for me, I'll be like, oh shit, I'm behind. Now I'm gonna start getting the sweaty hands. Gloves are gonna be full of sweat. It'll be fun.
So
I'll
you
tell you,
gotta
I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna take my time on making this mold, bro.
Yeah, you got to. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So you got an hour there, and then say 3/4. You have to. It has to be at least 3/4 of the item. You can't have like a quarter of the item and clean that up and call it a bucket.
Right.
4.
That crazy more
Got to
part.
be 3/4 of the item or more. I mean, that's fair, right?
Right.
Yeah.
If it's
I think that's fair. 3/4 of the pour or automatic default.
But you still have to go through the process of cleaning up. Even though you've lost, still go through showing what it would have been, so to speak. That way you still give otherwise it's a cop-out, you know what I mean? No cop-outs.
Right.
I'm gonna send it to Shane if it looks like a piece of turd.
The only reason why I won't pour is because I'm not really as in a destroying metals person. Plus, also as in I would be frightened in case I drop it, especially if it's that kind of heat, that kind of temperature.
Once you quench it, though, you drop it. You might ding it or something, but you just have to
Mhm.
shape that back into perfect. You don't
I
dent too
don't
bad.
think my mum put it this way, full push. I don't think my mum would be too happy if I done it, started doing it in the room.
So
Right.
okay, just to clarify this. So one pour, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's say you make the mold, and say you pull sand when pulling it out, and if you catch that ahead of time, can you redo it and make the mold? As long
No.
as you haven't poured it.
We are professional enough that we should know how to make it not pull. Agree?
Yeah, but you can't tell if the mold is going to pull until it pulls. You know what I'm saying?
Very
'Cause
true.
it could be the slightest piece that pulls that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think it's fair. You know, make the mold as many times as you want.
Say
You got
what?
an hour. You got an
Make the
hour.
mold any as many times as you want. Just remember, you got an hour to do everything. You know, make the mold, pour it, and then clean it up. So
If you can go back,
you have to
revamp,
make the mold 2 or 3 times. That's just cutting into your time on the other end.
right? I'm good with that. 'Cause it may pull. No guarantees there. It depends on how hard you compress it, and the Delft clay has a bad tendency of wedging.
Yeah.
Yep, use a lot of dust.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be a challenge though. It's an awesome piece to pour, and I wouldn't have no better challenge for Shane, right? To bring that up and have
Yeah.
that piece, awesome piece to do a challenge on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, and just so everybody knows, me and Push, we're both going to be using Delft clay. We're both going to be using the electric furnace, right? So all tools will be the same. Obviously, cleanup tools be different, but yeah,
Right.
you know. But basically, same sand, same melting process, you know. So, what's up, Opportunity? How's it going? Yeah, that's another thing too, guys. I bought 2 numismatic rounds last night to do a setup video for Mr. Opportunity. There, we are going to be doing our first cringe video. So keep an eye out for that too, guys.
Red, Red, can I ask you a question? Is that the one that Joe called an angel's bell? He called it an angel's bell because it looked like a helmet, as in with the arrow sticking out.
I have no idea, man, to be honest.
I swapped out one with Andrew Cooper because Andrew won it, but Andrew usually puts stuff in my package for me to send him it over, and he won that. But I exchanged it. You know how I had the two half crowns? Well, I exchanged it for the weird one and swapped it for that one. But I'm sure that's the one that's called an angel's bell.
Could be.
But it's got an arrow. It's like an arrow that's pointing.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, we're using Delft clay because I mean that's normally what Pusha uses for his pours, anyways. And you know, I kind of want to give him you know that handicap. You know what I mean?
we can do Petro bonds. I got the shit. We can do. I haven't poured Petro bonds since like the first set of 22s I made.
See, I'm already talking shit.
I know, right? All good though. Petro bond pour. Step it up to a man's grade of clay. Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome cringe video. I gotta say that much. I don't know what you're gonna make out of it, but is it the 2 Godzilla rounds?
Yeah, the Godzilla and King Kong. Yeah.
Need to make a Godzilla or a King Kong themed pour out of them then.
Yeah. Well, all my hate mail that I get for any of my cringe videos, like it's not going to be my only cringe videos. I am going to do a few more too. But any hate mail, just feel free to email it to fullpushmetals.com.
I think it goes to Shane, bro. Delegate. Downhill. That goes to HR department, guys.
No. You can send all complaints to Everyday Opportunity.
That's right. There it is.
It's,
He'll be glad to answer.
It was his idea. You know, we can just all blame him. I'm just the guy working the metal. That's all, right? So
gotta have some Delft, man. I can't even pick it up. This price so damn heavy.
Because there's the first. Because there's the first pair of Joes. That's the first one. That's the first one I bought off him.
I wear the other one you had up there a minute ago. I'd put my necklace through that sucker. It'd be dangling around my neck and jingling and.
We'll push that one's that.
So I got a question.
One's the $half, and then that's the one. That one's as in half crown. That's half crowns. That's a British one. He did. It was a twin. But
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
I exchanged the twin. I exchanged the twin of that, as in for because I thought Andrew would like it better because Andrew's into British stuff,
Right on.
but Andrew's into American stuff as well.
All right, so two things there. I totally forgot Copper King. You're right.
That's a good
All
idea. Yeah.
complaints have to go through PayPal, friends and family. Okay. You can either send that to me or Coppertunity. I get split. And second of all, talking about trophies, let me show you guys something really cool that I'm working on.
Good idea, Ant. I like that though. It's kind of cool. I got a trophy I haven't poured yet. 2 of them actually. It's going to make like the
So,
Stacker of the Year award, you know, kind of thing.
so this
Stacking hard.
this trophy, okay, this is the giveaway for Super Chatter starting next month, guys. Okay, so for every $5 Super Chat, you get your name entered into a drawing. Okay, and you can enter as many times as you want. So I mean, you do 100 Super Chats of $5, you get 100 of your names dropped in the hat or the jar or whatever. Okay, and this starts next month. But let me show you guys this. Okay. You can only win these pours. That's it. You can't buy them or anything like that. Okay. But this is the new Redneck Horseshoe Trophy. Okay. Yeah, it's a toilet seat.
Mhm.
Okay. Pretty dope. It is 1.1 ounces Troy of 3/9 fine silver. So starting next month, guys. Like I said, for every $5 Super Chat, your name will get entered into a hat. And yeah, I just want to do something, different for the Super Chatters. I will still do, something smaller as far as a giveaway goes. I will do something smaller for everybody in stream as well every month, like a coin or something like that. But yeah, and if you guys do want to donate, enter the drawing and don't want to do it through Super Chat, you can do it through PayPal, friends and family. My PayPal is on the screen there. Just let me know in chat when you do, and that way I can just confirm it. And once it's confirmed, I can write your name down. That way, YouTube doesn't take 30%. But either one, it's up to you how you do it.
Right.
Yeah, I just figure, you Super Chat, obviously your channel gets seen and it highlighted and blah, blah, blah in chat. But either way, I'll mention it anyways. If you guys do it through PayPal, I'll mention it anyways. And then one of my mods will drop your link in chat anyways. So you could potentially win a pour for $5. Really cool. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, if you only Super Chat or donate $5, you have the chance of winning this pour. Okay. And I'm going to do it every month. Right, so that's the only way. I
plan on winning one of them months.
Yeah, it's the only way you can win.
Trophy. Definitely need a redneck trophy.
And that's just basically me saying thank you for helping out the channel and helping it grow. All the money that I do get in Super Chats and stuff is going to go back into the channel. As far as equipment goes, stuff like that, or giveaways during the streams and whatnot as well. So yeah.
No, because what I was going to do was actually put a $10 spot, and then what you do is say for instance that we get that's GAW, so you get a chance to GAW. You get that as 5 Wheaties, and then you also get a chance to get first prize, which would be as in a slabbed coin.
Right on.
See
sort of
what
worked out full push, but not 100% at the moment. I'm sort of, do I, don't I, as in, would I want it that way? As in, is that fair to the support? Is that fair to the supporters? There's a lot of unanswered, I've got a lot of unanswered questions in my mind.
Right.
So
you are your worst enemy.
yeah,
bro, I'll tell
I
you
have a
that.
question. I have a question now that I'm thinking. So, Everyday Opportunity said YouTube takes 30% of super chats, right? So, should I do like $5 entries if it's through PayPal, friends and family, and super chats like $8 or something?
30% of
$8.
$5 is 50 cents, so that'd have to be $5.50 on the super chat.
It'd be $5.50 on the super chat. Okay,
think
so
so.
like $6 or whatever. I don't know. We'll
You
just
can make
leave
it
it.
any amount you want. You know what I mean?
Let's leave it at 5 and 5, whatever. Is
Yeah,
what it
it's
is.
just better for the overall channel if you make
Yeah.
them unsuper chatted. Even though we love YouTube, but
Yeah.
they get enough from our ad revenue.
I sort of get it, as in you want as many people as you can possible into these things, but you want to make it affordable so that everybody's got a chance. I sort of get it.
Well, that's one chosen winner randomly out of a hat. You can put one in or
Exactly.
100 in. That's Lady Luck lets you know.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys think $5 is good though per entry? You guys think that? I mean, you gotta think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I mean, 10 super chats that basically covers the poor, right? So,
Right. You got
Yeah,
you want to
that's-
sell
Yeah,
4 of them.
I was
Yeah,
trying to
they're
cover.
gonna have
I'm trying to
30%.
cover my
Well-
shipping. My shipping.
hold on, Alex. What were you saying, Brian?
I said you got to remember to take out the 30%.
Right. That's what I'm saying. 10 super
Oh.
chats, it'll at least pay for the silver and that, right?
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Sorry, Alex. Go ahead.
Well, because I'm trying to cover the postage costs. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Because I need to keep content coming in. The only reason I want to do it is because I want to keep content coming in, and just I get to a stage where I'm like, I just don't have enough finances to keep putting out money all the time, or keep. Do you know what I mean? And it's not that I want to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of the
Yeah,
things that you have to
Want
decide.
to is a big determining factor between
Hey, Push, how tall are you?
5'9". Yes, they stack shit that tall. Wow, what's that got to do anything? You measuring a box for me, bro?
No, my old lady just asking.
Ah, cool. The pictures made me look taller or something because I'm short.
I'll fill because I've got like 4 boxes. I've got another one. I'm waiting for another one for Joe Durbin. As in, I've got 5 boxes in total, as in full of stuff.
That's
I
pretty
I don't know.
big, bro.
Give me. I want everybody's opinion on this. I mean, since it is, do your head like this, Red. Do your head like what, David? But anyways, I want everybody's opinion. Like, do you think $5 is good, or do you think we should do it at 10? I mean,
Red, I would do it at 10, so that basically you get something as in to cover the shipping cost, because you don't know where it'll go in the world.
well, that's the thing, right? Like, it'll cost me $20 to ship it right off the hop, right?
Exactly.
So that's kind of what I'm worried about too, right? So
Why should everything be coming out of your pocket all the time? Because that's exactly what it is. You're subsidising your channel. You don't mind doing it, but there's got to be a cut-off point. You can't keep it going on for what, years? You can't keep it going like that. Because you still got to, as in, have content coming out, so you've got videos for your supporters, your loyal fans, which actually support you.
well, yeah, but in order. So what I'm wondering is if $5 an entry is good, or if it should be $10 an entry. And I'm just trying to think here out loud because, I mean, okay, so you got the poor, right? And then on top of that, obviously my shipping is going to be $20 to ship that out too, right? So, I got give or take between 50 and 70 bucks into it, right? You know what I mean? After cost and everything, right? And shipping. So just trying to think, you know.
Right. You have to get 15 of them on board to break even to a point.
Right at 5, right? Just to break even, yeah. And it's not so much about me making money off of this. That's not why I'm doing this. You know, I mean, I just want to give the people that do super chat, you know, like their own separate thank you. You know what I mean? But at the same time, still want to be able to cover myself as well. You know, so that's just that's kind of what I'm wondering. I don't know if you guys in the stream, in the chat, can give me your opinion. What you guys think would be good. Let me know. You know, I'm just.
I mean, the incentive's there. You know what I mean? Regardless, every month I'm throwing $5 in. Believe that every month. I'm guaranteed a $5. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even at you know $5, I mean, or even at $10, you know what I mean? I mean, $10.
I would still bet at 10
for 1.1 ounce pour. That's pretty dang cheap. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
right. Then you'll have an exclusive piece that you could resell if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. I mean, it's like your trophy. You know what I mean? It's permanent.
Because I've got an SHF key piece. And I think I've got a full push metals piece, as in a bulldog, but I don't have a red piece yet. I don't have a red metal piece yet. I've got the logos or the certificate that says red on it, but I haven't got actually a piece that's actually been handmade by Red himself.
Right.
Right.
Because my handmade piece,
you're going to win then, right, Alex?
Exactly. You got to be in it to win it.
Damn right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree, Charles. You got $5 is affordable. Like, I mean, it'd be an easy task, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, people can enter as many times as they want, right? So if someone drops, you know, $50 in a super chat, there's 10 entries, you know. Their name
gets 4
times, right? You drop $20, your name gets in there 4 times, right? I mean, you know, obviously the more times you enter, the better chance you got of winning, right? I mean,
right.
You know, but again, you buy once or you enter once, you could be that winner to win it for $5, you know?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna stick with the $5, you know what I mean? But I think this is what I'm gonna do, just to play it on the safe side to cover my cost. Okay, is I'll leave it in the chat's hands. Okay, so if we get over a certain amount of entries, then we've worked our way up to the pour.
That's what I was about to say. Right.
If we don't work up to the amount of entries that we need to cover the cost, then you know, I'll give away a coin or something. You know what I mean? Like a 90%, like a 90% or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
you could do that if you didn't reach the target. You could also do a rollover, so it rolls over in the following month.
I could do that too.
Yeah. Keep the entries, add them to the bucket.
Yeah. Could do a rollover. Yeah. That's a good idea too.
Right.
I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think if we do you like the idea of if we don't cover the cost, you know, then you know, do like a tier, or do you think if we don't cover the cost to roll it over to the next month? Let me know.
I'm good with a rollover. I would much rather have my $5 entry
towards a port, right?
Yeah, towards the awesome fire piece.
Because I didn't just join YouTube for myself. It was basically to help others, because it's like that idea that just popped out. Do you know what I mean, Red? It just popped out my head.
Right. So okay, so I think this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna write this down. That way I don't forget, right? So I think what we're gonna do to cover costs, we're looking at 15 entries, right? That's to cover shipping and the port, right?
That's break even on the channel.
Right. So 15 entries. Entries. Okay. Okay. So if we meet them 15 entries, then there's the plot.
IAG price.
If not met, roll over to next month. I like that. I like that because I don't want people like super chatting $5 or donating $5 or whatever, and then turns out we don't meet that requirement or whatever, and then I give away a coin or something. That's not what they originally donated for. You know what I mean?
Right.
This way it gets rolled over into the next month, and then people still got a chance to win that port, right? So
Yeah, I agree, Grid.
Because I only keep like one, as in if I have like, if I buy a silver piece and I have more than a couple of silvers the same, I usually end up putting back in. I usually put them back into stock because I've got a boy as in, like Andrew will go, you can maybe see
what's up,
something,
AG Price?
I want that. You just message me.
Salute, Gerald.
So there we go, guys. There we go. That's gonna start on the 1st, man. So, and what I'm gonna try and do, I'm gonna try to stream every weekend. So you have 4 chances to enter. I might stream more than every weekend. I don't know, but if I do, then you got more time to enter if you want.
Right on.
But
Guaranteed
yeah.
at least 2 streams because you always do the show off pours on the
Right.
auction. So you're guaranteed to get on pre-auctions and anything else you do.
Well, I usually try to stream Saturdays.
Right.
Sometimes Sundays.
Right.
Today is just it was a relaxed day as far as pickups go and stuff, and because I wasn't feeling the best yesterday, so today is just take it easy day. I figured I'd come here and stream today and hang out with all you great people, right?
Yeah.
So I do plan on doing some pouring today sometime if I get around to it. I don't know.
What I'm doing now is cleaning molds.
No, because it's like that, Red. I got that off as I sent stuff away to somebody and they actually offered to pay me, but I messed up. I actually messed up, and I was like, well, I've said things on my video, and I'm like, well, I'm going to stand by that. I'm not going to change, because realising, well, it's mine, it belongs to me. I'm not going to start changing videos and deleting videos down and all that, Karen.
Yes. So I'm gonna add in. So I have this album of ASEs, but it only has one spot for 2021. So I'm guessing I put the old ASE in there.
Oh, probably.
Didn't have the Type 2 or...
Doesn't have a Type 2 spot.
Right. Not sure about that one, Red.
Yeah, but that's okay. We'll put in the Type 1 in the album.
And says musical chairs.
Yeah, I don't like having a chair in my shop, man. Makes me sit down.
So there we go. We got 3 ASEs in a row. 4. We got 4, 3, 4, 6 ASEs in a row. That's pretty cool.
I'm
Nice.
focused. Having a chair there makes you lazy as well, because you go and sit down. It was the first thing you go to when you sit down. You start relaxing in the chair,
Yeah,
didn't you?
I just yawned there a minute ago. Enough of that. I got too much to do. Lord, jeez.
The difference is I can pick stuff up because I've got boxes. Boxes sat beside me, as no different bits in it. But they're open boxes. That one I showed you are unopened. They're unopened That's for the next live mail calls. But then
Nice.
I've got to watch with Joe Durbin's because sometimes there's other stuff in it, as in from the community or stuff that I bought off the community. That's
Right.
actually because it goes to the Durbin's to get shipped.
Right.
But I always do like if I find they're more community, I usually do community mail call and I just shout them out as I open them. But I like to open every package so it's all done. Because there's one package that I've kept back because I didn't have any more. I didn't have any more stuff coming in. I was waiting for it coming.
Alex, what are you talking about?
I'm still gonna boot it. I think I thought I was the world worst for like hoarding mail calls till I met Brian. All good though.
Okay, AG prices, did you get me shipped?
Yes, sir. Mike dropped them. I emailed you the tracking though, right?
You get nothing. He sent it to me.
You cost more, Red. I wouldn't do that anyway.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Now you're outbound, General. You should be getting it within a day or so. Unfortunately, guys, I have a package thief. Everybody's stealing my crap, but everything outbound has been a-okay so far.
So what's going on? Like what? All your packages are getting jacked in?
Yeah, they're getting stolen, bro. This is a list right here. That is the list of packages. I have to go to the police station here in Lowball and make a police report. Because somebody is internally stealing them like it is somebody inside the post office is stealing my stuff.
Well, don't put them as full push metals then. Put them with your name, put your actual name on it, but don't release your name until you actually do it through an email. Do it that way.
That's what I've done. I'm just shipping everything to my house because it doesn't matter if I dox myself. I'm still in the house anyway.
Exactly.
It really don't matter.
Because if they see full push metals, they're going to know something's in it. There's something metal in it. As soon as you put full push metals on it.
It's just I don't include the metal. It's just full push when I send out stuff to send to my PO box. But they figured out full push is inside. It's got good stuff. So
you must have.
But it's like I figured it out. There's two people that scan the packages before they go to my post office, and one of those two people has figured it out, and they're stealing it, or both of them have figured it out.
Somebody's behind that. You can't put your finger on it because you got no proof.
I got proof, brother. Actually, it works like there's a pit boss, like a casino, and they watch everybody else who handles the packages.
Well,
I filed the claim on a package that was July, and I checked it yesterday, and they'd already canceled my claim. They're supposed to call me back within 3 days after I started the claim. I claimed it on the 19th. On the 21st, they closed it out. I have no clue. I'm just done. Like I'm gonna go straight up to. You're gonna see full push get raw. Is what's gonna happen. Like I've already recorded both of these things.
No, because that one's got border force control tape on it, but they've actually sealed. They actually sealed it. But I don't think you were checking what was inside it. I think you might have, because now and again you check for drugs or whatever, or maybe a foreign body. They've seen a foreign body maybe on X-ray and stuck a knife into it, or stuck a small camera into it, and then went, it's fine, and let it go.
I'm honestly going to play the game back on them, right? Because it's a $50 insurance per package, right? So I'm doing a video within the next 2 days. I've just got so much stuff to do. I'd like to do it right now. I'm going to have everybody in the community who wants to send me a package. You're going to make $50 because I guarantee it's going to get stolen, right? Put full push on the top of it. You put a quarter in a capsule. It's something that rattles. It's a coin. They know it's a coin. They're going to steal the package. You're getting $50.
What's up, Grandpa Kevin?
Like that's what's going to happen, guys. I'm going to play the game back on them. Since the post office wants to be crappy, we're going to take.
See, that's the bit that upsets me. Full push, as in somebody not getting their goods, as in you've given it as a gift or whatever. Because that's why I didn't charge the last time I sent Red a package. I wouldn't charge them because some people it's overwhelming for me to be placed in a community and feel as if I actually belong in it.
You know
Right
what?
on.
I'm gonna say this. Okay. I mean, y'all like free stuff. Okay. I like free stuff, so I know y'all like free stuff. Okay. I am 190 subscribers away from 2K.
Exactly.
Okay. That's it.
Exactly.
190 subscribers. So if you all go do a video showing no Big Red Bullion, I'm telling you, we can get closer to doing that 2K GAW with that bag that I have full of silver cores and gold and graded coins and coin sets and all that stuff, man.
I find it hard, Red, to do a video as in shouting somebody out, but I tend to put a lot of people on my community post. See how after I become 1,000, they unlock your community post. So I tend to put it on the community post, stuff like that.
Right on.
Right.
Because it's
Sim-
not all, my channel's not all about me. It's not all about me.
Just send me an email, Grandpa Kevin, and we'll get it worked out, bro.
Kevin.
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah. Oh, so
Not bad. I haven't received a package since July 21st.
no,
No.
I haven't
That is-
reached. I haven't received a package since 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Fart knocker. I've got packages, but I make everybody send it to my house now, my real name. So I'm like, I'm doxing myself. It doesn't matter.
Aye,
Don't
because
care.
you're trying to stop. Aye, because you're trying to stop whatever's happened. Because you've.
I want to stop it, bro.
recognized-
There's only 2 people. I'm going up to the post office and I'm gonna kick some ass. Is what I'm full push gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all what happens. You steal my packages. I'm gonna beat your asses.
I will. They're all track. I pay the extra. I actually pay the extra. That's actually track. That's actually international track. So it is. I paid a bit extra because I told my sources that I was willing to pay the wee bit extra.
Unless it's registered mail, it's not. You gotta have. I done figured all this out as well. Like you gotta have proof of receipt. I'll show you all the steps that I went through to try to make the package be found and all this crap, and then they still don't call you back. Like there's a ton of. They just broke protocol completely. So I'm gonna take the shit in my own hand. If I can't get them criminally through the police, I'm gonna get them the real way, street justice. I don't care, regardless. I mean,
I don't blame.
I got
I don't
nothing. I'm already out $300-400 in packages, so another
We
$150.
do not. That being said, we do not promote criminal behavior on Big Red Bullion.
Exactly. No, I'm just telling y'all know that when push comes to shove, push is gonna push back. The only way I know how. It gets immediate results. I mean, you know, it's immediate.
I tend not to use them. I tend to use that in my
I
mouth.
think. Do you not have a PO box, Push?
Yeah, it's the whole reason why we buy P.O. boxes, bro, so we can keep our identity and all this kind of stuff hidden. But when they figure out your P.O. box is what's compromised, then
We don't have a PO box over here. I've never actually. I don't even know if they actually do a PO box over here.
I think they would.
Come straight to here. But my channel name is my actual name, is my actual real name.
No, it's not, Steve. Ah, man.
Like, it's like, my business is shipping precious metal, so what if they figure out how to catch me on the outbound? I'm completely shut down as far as business. Like, enough of this, man. Enough's enough, bro.
Yeah. It
I went
sucks.
through the proper procedures and got all the, and they ain't done none of their parts, so, I treat this no less than somebody coming in my yard and taking my package. I'm gonna set them up. It's like everybody in the community is gonna send me a quarter, and for that quarter, you're gonna make $50, because I know they're stealing them. They may figure it out after about the first 10 or 15 packages. We'll know, because after those packages stop at that facility and the rest of them start coming through, I just proved my point.
Right.
It's just we always know package thieves are out there. You never realize it'd be inside of the post office though.
Yeah.
That's the
Bill
weird part.
Push, there's a proof rattle. There's a proof rattle.
There's a puff rattle.
There's a proof rattle. There's a proof set rattle.
Yeah, I'm sure to rattle a little bit.
I heard a puff rattle.
Proof. A proof.
Exactly, Red. He said proof.
No, but Red obviously thought it sounded like poof. Poof.
Poof.
Well, 'cause
I
this-
check, guys. My
the-
phone is
the
dead.
casing's a bit bad. No, I just thought, well, I wouldn't mind doing it for you, but I don't want, if you did get the £50 or whatever, or $50, I would rather donate it to you, as in do it that way. Because I don't want this is, I never started YouTube for really the money side of it. It was to join two communities into one. That's what I'm trying to achieve, as in UK channels actually, but not me feeling as if I'm the middleman. They have to go through me to subscribe to yous lot. That was what it was, so we could grow the whole community across the whole wide world, basically.
So what Alex is saying, guys, is September 4th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Redneck Metals auction, guys. Make sure you guys are there. Be square. Right, Alex?
Team 1, baby.
That's our thing. Yeah, that's.
I can't
That's
believe
it.
Red didn't change his name on him already. That's funny as hell.
All right, I was thinking about it.
I don't know. You got me when you didn't. I don't know. I was like, what the hell is this?
It takes me a couple of times, as in for something like that happening in the community. It takes me a couple of times for them to say it to me, to eventually I sort of start to. It rhymes to me, as in my own head, and then I'll just keep doing it.
That's right, Miss Coin Crew. Be there, be square. So yeah, guys, if you ain't connected to the Redneck Metals channel, there's a link there that Charles put in chat. Make sure you guys click that, go over there, ring the bell, subscribe, watch a video or a live stream, leave a comment, and that way it sticks. We greatly appreciate it. We are getting close to 1K over there, so that's pretty awesome.
Am I actually on the Red Metals channel, RN Metals channel, or am I on a different channel with you?
Yeah, Alex, you froze, bud.
Did I?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Moving a little bit. We're on Big Red Bullion right now, Alex.
Yeah, we're
on there, RN Metals. I need to try and make sure that I'm actually subscribed up to RN Metals. Then if I can find my tablet.
So yeah, guys.
Our prototypes go down.
Yeah, if you guys like what you see today and enjoyed the stream, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and we greatly appreciate it. And I think we are ready. Did Brian go to sleep? I don't know, Brian. Did you go to sleep?
Nope, I'm right here.
He's still here.
Well, his music
So-
was eating a little bit, but
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna pour for a bit. Brian and Push, if you guys want to hang out, feel free. But yeah, guys, don't forget to check out the Redneck Metals auction on the 4th, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Lots of great pours coming up and stuff. And yeah, don't forget to check out the train on Saturday. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Take care, Alex.
Later, guys.
I'm subscribed.
Cool, brother.
The RN Metals. I was just double checking.